Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to Small Shouts with Sharn, a D&D.
And his name is John C.
a D&D stream where we go ahead and just take place in the Everon setting, specifically in the city of Sharn, with a pulp noir inspired adventure. Thank you for the John Cena right there.
Of course. I live to serve.
Alright. So if anyone can go ahead and give me a recap of what happened last week.
It sounds like a resounding no.
I'm trying to remember where we started.
Thank you for the resub, Brian.
If I remember correctly, go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, I think it started with did it start with I'm forgetting character names now.
The Lord
Velveteen and no, wasn't it?
It was with the Lord of Blades.
Oh yeah, the Lord of Blades talked to us and we were like, he was like,
Yeah,
no.
No.
I was like, no. Well, we had something. I was like, no, sorry, bye. And then he's like,
We're busy actually, thanks though.
Sir, please. Sir, madam. Or non-binary person, please. No.
they were like, have fun with this shit, and then left, and we're like, okay. And Twister and Achaeus continued on to the Red Hammer and talked. Achaeus used disguise self to look like a warforged, and then went in and they talked to the bartender to try to get information on what happened to Galen, and learned that Galen had been pretty much forced out by the city watch. And we're like, oh, that's great. And then Velveteen and Tones decided to try to meet up with us at the Red Hammer, leaving the original meetup spot at the church or the pool. And then when that happened, there was a the watch discovered the unconscious or dead? Was it unconscious?
Unconscious.
The unconscious body of the watch that had been attacked by the Lord of Blades, and set off the alarms, and we're like, oh, this is great. So everyone jumped in dumpsters or went on rooftops and hid.
Yep.
Except for Achaeus, who used his disguise self to turn into to make himself look like one of the watch, and misled the watch poorly. They kind of figured it out right off the bat, but it's fine. He got them away from everyone else. And then the others regrouped, shared information, and then we're like, hey, we gotta figure out how to help Achaeus. So came up with some kind of plan, and then told Achaeus to lead the guard back to the pool because it's a very crowded area. And then Achaeus is like, okay, and started leading them back. And then on their way back, they took him into an alleyway and were kicking him around and hit him on the back of the head. And then he blacked out. And then he, the next thing he remembers is he's walking down the street. And he's a little scuffed up. He's fine. He's fine. And he he took stock of himself as like, cool, I got a haircut.
They were just trying to help you see.
Yeah, exactly. They were doing him a favor, let's be real.
True.
So he doesn't know what happened, but he used this guy's stuff again to go back to looking like Warforged, went back to the pool, didn't see anyone there, was like, alright, I'm just gonna vibe. And then the rest of the group was at the pool and saw
I just
him
walked across the crowd.
with
Galen
a
and-
hat and glasses on.
The standard Marvel's disguise.
Yeah.
Walked across this busy area as a known
it
wanted. It worked. It did work. Walked across this very populated area. Was stopped by a guard. Guard talked to them for a bit, and then got distracted by something, and walked off. And then Galen went and talked to Case, and they had a nice little conversation. Case was like, "I don't fucking know what happened." And it was like, "All right, cool. We'll deal with that later." And then they went back to the rest of the group, and the rest of the group was like, "All right, we have a meeting with the Lord of Blades." I forget how that meeting was set up.
But first, it's
Twister,
Oh, yeah.
Twister, when he was hiding on the roof, the Lord of Blades said hi to him and was like, "So what's going on? It's going about as well as I thought." And we started talking and we decided to set up a meeting place in 3 hours at this abandoned warehouse. And yeah, told everyone, but we all needed to
Yeah.
get disguises because they were looking for people that are matching our description.
So we all went thrift shopping,
Yes.
What?
except the
what?
Case.
What?
It's like, I'm fine.
And you all look very fabulous now. We got Twister wearing a Trilby and the I Heart Sharn shirt. Velveteen with a cowboy
Lord
hat
Forge.
and a pinstripe suit. And Galen with lensless
Crop top that
glasses.
says water.
Yeah, cropped up that says water and elvish. Shorts and sandals, a whole beach getup going on right now. Oh yeah, after that.
After our thrift shopping spree, we went to the place where the meetup was set to happen, and we went inside and we're looking around, and I believe Velveteen found a board with a bunch of stuff on it. That was like missing people and stuff. If anyone has any more details on that I don't remember, go for it.
It was
I
all the
stepped
people
away at
that
that point.
went missing. Orm's name was not on there. So we were thinking that. And then I think that was mainly it. And then Galen found a little secret room.
The Bat
little-
Cave.
The Bat Cave with a bunch of different
Lord of Blades costumes.
Or the
pretty
Blade
much.
Boudoir.
Ooh.
And found the Lord of Blades, and the Lord of Blades took off his helmet, and it was Orm.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Wacky,
What the
wild.
Warforged that we're looking for is Batman.
I guess our job is done. Let's go.
Yeah, we found him. Okay, time to leave. We're actually not allowed here anymore. We gotta go. Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, that's a good wrap on the case. Thank you all for stopping on
Yep.
by. See you
So we
another
level up,
week.
right?
No, you,
Case is done. Level up.
Galen,
Hi.
you see the helm slid back to reveal the face of the Warforged that you were initially asked to look for when you first met Sen Renly.
Mhm.
So I imagine the rest of your party's downstairs then.
I believe as such, yes. They might have also been poking around.
Okay. If you don't mind, and he's gonna go ahead and just go ahead and press a hidden button along the shelves to close the door and just begin kind of hitting to go downstairs.
I suppose I'll follow.
The rest of you kind of gather up. You're still by the court board, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Because you had found the picture of the outside of the building that I've been to.
Mm-hmm. And we were going to search for you after you did your investigating, so we're just, I believe, staying put. till then, or until you like called for us or needed us.
Probably. Yeah.
Alright. All of you can start, as you're kind of like congregated together, see like the same form for this hulking, kind of like warforged being with the variety of blades sticking out of their armor, with a head that looks a bit noticeably smaller, with like a bit of an opening showing that they're just through, like the big mass around them is the armor they're wearing. And they kind of like walk down, look over all of you. Alright, good, that's all of you in pretty good shape, it looks like. Except for one.
No.
Oh wait, no, they can't see you. That's
Yeah,
right.
I was about to say, I was like, who are you
Okay.
talking to?
You're
Who are they
all in
talking about?
good shape.
You, but they actually can't see you. You're
Oh
actually.
yeah, that reminds me. I'm actually probably close to done with the disguise self. Could I re-disguise self to make myself look normal without like the
the
just
damage.
normal OKs without damage?
Sure, you can go ahead and bring on that illusory form.
Can
Oh.
we see this at
Yeah.
all? Like, or does it just like happen?
The change of illusions with the more like you kind of like watch the magic kind of like go away, but before it can go ahead and give like a case's full form, it's brought back up immediately, so that way you just see them without any injuries or any other changes to them, as they were just a few hours ago.
May need to find you a costume after all, since you're back to your original state.
I can just disguise self again. I can do that as much
Now I
as
have
I
a
want.
question. Does this include Case's cloak?
Oh, that's yeah.
Okay. Because Twister is wearing the cloak.
Yeah, no, he's not that stupid.
Yeah.
He's stupid, but not that stupid.
Exactly.
Galen says this
Yeah.
as they're like behind the Lord of Blades.
Why?
Oh, so
I mean, theoretically, I don't think anyone has seen him in this
Chaos.
form. Also, hello. I solved the case.
is I'm guessing you're the Lord of Blades. I've heard somewhat about. And you've met my associates prior to this.
Yes, I've been taking on that name as I've been doing some work down here.
Hmm.
Then my name is, well, you already know my name, Twister. What's your name?
As I've let your friend here know, I am B1179, also known as Orem.
What we looking for an orb, right?
I believe
Yeah,
that
yes?
would be.
Where have you been the
that-
rest of this day?
Well,
Yeah, I believe that is who we're looking for.
okay.
Yes.
First of all, it could be a common name. All right. It could be a common name. It's probably
Very
not.
It
coincidental.
is.
Very
Just saying.
coincidental.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
I do not mean to have caused any alarm with sin. I've been kept at this case myself. I don't want to get too close to being back at the workshop in fear of what happens if Josa or any of his henchmen go ahead and understand where I am and what I know.
They don't like people knowing things.
As you can all attest. They've been up to some... Well, I imagine you can all tell they've been up to some nefarious stuff. Arms smuggling's just one of their businesses.
Yes, I can tell that with the amount of rampant kidnapping around here, I can only assume that that and, well, whatever is going on at this cork board and what was the house that was that guy's from? I can't think of his name.
Kenneth.
Kana.
Canaan. That house Canaan is evolved.
Yeah. Oh. That picture? That's where they took me.
Ah,
And they let you go.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to be in the cogs anymore, but, you know. He only made it clear that I don't know anything, and that somewhat my reputation has preceded me in some way, shape, or form.
Well, then it's a lucky thing that you were been brought out here instead. Many people have been brought in to never escape.
Is that where they're bringing? That would be where they're bringing the Warforged that has gone missing.
That's where I believe they've been taking
Anyone.
Warforged and other residents of this district.
There's a pit. From what I gathered from my interaction with Thunder, that's at least what I've gathered from digging into his mind.
a pit.
Yeah,
Like a fighting pit.
that was
maybe.
my assumption before I was pulled away by the City Watch. There was a lot of fear of the Watch and House Cannith and Josa.
It's quite interesting.
Underground fighting pit for entertainment.
And I mean, I assume, did you all see Thunder?
We
Did we see
We-
Thunder?
Yeah.
we
Those
There
who
was a
went into the Red Hammer?
Warforged in the Red Hammer with a hand different than the rest
I
of the,
did.
of the
Oh,
body.
yeah. Yes, we did. We caught
Yeah.
a glimpse of him.
Yeah, you all
But-
did. You just didn't talk to him.
Yeah.
You talked to the
Yeah.
bartender.
We were
Uh,
more worried about you.
Yeah. Valid. But it appears that why did my voice do that? That his hand was replaced while he was missing.
Interesting.
Maybe due to damage.
Potentially. I must be honest, I don't know a lot about Warforged. And I assume it's as easy as getting a prosthetic replacing a hand.
Yes, it's just parts. We can replace them. We can always, as you saw with Sin, who has multiple replaced limbs himself.
Is Sinnoh Warforged?
No, Sin's a
No.
human.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yes, theoretically anyone can replace their parts. Or
No.
limbs.
Well, I
Perhaps
mean,
if they win, yeah, they somehow lose something, and they're able to walk out, but they're given, like, I don't want to say gift, but replacement. Lost his hand in a fight.
it's a strong possibility.
Or maybe if they are of no use anymore and they can't fight, then they get thrown back out to the cogs.
I don't think if they lose too much, they're gonna be thrown back out. They
Oh,
might-
I didn't say whether they
will
would lose or
be
not.
alive.
Yeah, I don't think they
I think
survive.
even if they win, you'd be pretty broken after surviving that long.
Alright, so since you have knowledge about this pit, and since all of you seem to be on the run as well, How about we join hands in this venture? I'm going to need some people to help me infiltrate this pit and take it down, freeing whoever's been trapped inside.
How so?
I know there are 3 entrances that the Sharn wants down here. Love to pay attention to. 2 of them are right next to each other, actually. He looks at Galen. He just said that you saw them yourself.
Saw what myself?
The entrances to the pit.
Oh no, did I? I don't believe I did.
No, I thought they were blindfolded or something.
No,
No, they
they
weren't
they
blindfolded.
dragged me.
Well-
They dragged me through to the house, to House Cannith. If that's
Yeah,
the
you
pit
were-
that we are referring to.
Those, whatever his name is, Joe something.
Joseph
Yeah,
Joseph.
Josa D'Cannith.
Orem
Good old
is-
Joe down the street.
Old Joe down the street kidnapping people.
Orem is going to point at the detailed picture. Yeah, behind these doors, somewhere, there is an entrance within these offices. Make it easier for Josa and his crew there to enter whenever they want.
Makes sense.
And then he slides his hand over to the lava wheel. And somewhere as there, underneath the lava is yet another. The suit I have right now could handle maybe a minute underneath the lava, but I've got another one for actually swimming down through it. Especially
You,
crafted thanks to the air conditioning magics that Sin and Argentum worked on.
Do you think that, are you planning on going through that way?
I was going to go under there tonight, with or without you all. I need to end this.
You want us to try to get in the other 2 entrances?
If you can find your own ways in. The 3rd entrance, you have to make it past the city gates.
There's an easy
over-
way to get.
Over in the tunnels leading down here, there is an offshoot that leads into somewhere for some unloading, I assume. I just see large cargo being brought in and out.
I mean, theoretically,
Hmm.
it wouldn't be too difficult for us to get out of the city. That is what they want us to do anyway. They want us out of the cogs. So we are kind of disguised, and if we do get caught, we'll be like, we are literally leaving. Like, escort us to the gate if you must.
There's an easy way to get in.
Hmm.
Let yourself get caught.
I suppose.
I
Though
don't
the,
Think that would
Josa
be...
pulled the trigger on a gun pointed at my head.
That was their warning. I don't think after that we're gonna get a second chance. They'll probably just,
It won't be
Kills.
unloaded that time,
yeah.
as he told me.
Well, I mean,
Could-
they didn't kill Achaeus.
Well, they lost me. They don't look... We don't know what they were intending.
Yeah, they could have very much have done away with the chaos if they didn't get away. No offense to you, chaos. I'm trying to be-
No, you're correct. I was quite outnumbered. But I can disguise myself, so I could try to make my way inside through the offices, or at least look around for the entrance.
I can't really disguise myself more than I already have. They're looking for a blue-skinned air genasi, and can't really disguise skin unless it's through disguise self
Hmm.
or alter self.
Unless
So
they
you go
fully cover
outside.
you in armor.
Yeah, a full helmet or mask might work, but who knows?
But
if
that
it
looks
would do that.
suspicious going inside an office building.
No, it very much would.
Mhm.
What do the watch wear?
Oh yeah, it's a good question.
Like, are the
Uh,
watch like fully kitted out? Like, do they
Yeah, just
have
like
Yeah,
helmets
they
with
have.
visors?
like hoods or something.
Yes, they all go between like breastplates and like chainmail, as well as full armor that covers their as helmets as well.
We would have
Does
to
it
get you a
show any
guard
skin
outfit.
though?
Well, I
Some of
mean-
them have skin that shows. Some of them are so fully armored that nothing shows.
We could do that.
Yeah, because I would say
We'd
it's like
have to we'd have to get it, which means we'd have to fight one of these.
I mean, one singular guard tried to pull the two of you over in an alley, right?
Yeah.
We just need another encounter like that to gracefully happen, and then
Yeah.
we get a suit.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily. Yeah. That could work.
the real question is though, who would we like use or like find a single guard? 'Cause, I mean, they also do patrol rooftops, and we're now.
I
they
did
do.
not see anyone on any rooftop.
Did they not?
It's mine.
Hmm.
Mine has the
When
ones
I
on
was,
the rooftops.
yeah.
Mine has the corrupt guard on the rooftops.
Yours has okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's blending together. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Wolfwood.
Thanks. Thanks, Zido. Appreciate it.
Of course. Love you, XOXO.
Love you too. Hmm.
I mean, we would need. Hello.
Sorry.
We would need theoretically 3 of these uniforms, which 3 guards is a bit more of an ask. Also, I will be completely frank. If I put on a suit of plate armor, I will die in it. Don't know.
Oh.
I've never walked in it before, and I would absolutely fall apart.
Well,
I-
You would die trademark.
I-
um,
I'm just saying that it would be very painfully obvious that I am someone that does not know how to use plate.
That's fair.
Move around in it.
So-
I am not strong or flex.
Idea. Me and Velveteen put on suits of armor.
Mm.
And then we drag you back in.
Can I wear? Okay.
Saying that
okay.
we're taking you to the.
yeah. Why can't
guard.
we split the group? 2 outside, 2 inside. We only have to get 1 set of armor.
Yeah, if we find 2 guards, one might get away. So the solo might work very much better than 2.
However, I feel like we should find some way to communicate. But I don't know any cheap ways. I know any way is usually magical or kind of rare to find, I think.
Orem, do you have any ideas?
Yeah, I was about to say, Aura might have some tech that we could use.
At the moment, I have a few pieces of armor myself and another grapple shot that I can lend, but I'm not sure any of that would work out, as the armor doesn't match the watches, and it'll stand out. Again, there's the problem that at least one of you won't be able to wear any.
That's fun by me. I could not.
I'm
I mean, I could probably wear that armor. Then Velveteen. I'm just not sure who we want in and or out.
So, forgive me, Aurum. You said that the suit of armor you're wearing can like kind of mess around with the lava, but there's a different suit that is fully submergible in it.
Yes.
So only one of those suits can actually go through this passageway that you are describing.
And yes, since I do not know the depths and lengths of this,
Understandable.
Hmm.
I'm also not And when you all talk about having some view outside, what do you mean by that?
You said outside the city. You
Oh.
said that there's an entrance outside the city.
So have 2 people come in from that entrance, and then 2 people come in through another.
Yes. Or we choose an entrance and we all go to it.
Which would probably be the outside one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or
Considering the inside one would be a little,
harrowing, I believe would be the
yeah, riskier.
We can meet within the facility in 5 hours' time. That should give you plenty of time to get out, find the tunnel, and get in.
I have a question. How heavily populated is that other entrance?
The one outside the city and the tunnels, that one looks to be that there are only ever 2 watch members at a time there. There are others who come when they need to bring cargo in or out, but it's a lot emptier than has a lot less eyes on it. But there's a lot more questions to what's inside.
I mean, if we had more time, figure out where the cargo was coming from, we disguise ourselves in a box, get shipped in, then we get through most of the everything. But that would probably require a lot more time than we really have at the moment.
And there's only 2 guards.
I suppose. But I mean, if it's kind of a relatively open area, seeing, 5 people assault guards isn't usually the most fun thing you see on the street.
You very much draw a lot of suspicion. And just obviously,
You said we had to
Panic.
assault them. You just
What?
distract them long enough. Get in.
How do we distract them for long enough? And make
What-
sure that all of us get in.
what if, maybe a certain Lord of Blades made himself seen for a brief moment of time, distracts them, you get in.
Lord of Blades is going to be over in under the.
Well, it's 5 hours time.
Well, what if...
What if one of us wore a suit?
And then
I think how we're all gonna wear suits, or most of us.
Okay.
I assume I can't... Nate, could I... I'm assuming that the suit counts as armor.
Yes. For
Yeah.
the purposes of things,
No.
they are all heavy armor.
Yes. I
Uh,
They are
cannot
heavy
wear
armor.
Oh, no, okay, we're good, we're good.
I cannot wear any armor. I'm flat.
They
Oh,
are
no.
heavy. So if you can't wear heavy armor, you can't wear this.
Correct.
Fuck. I can't wear it.
Can a Chaos wear heavy armor?
I think you have up to
What's their
medium, right?
requirement?
As a hex wolf,
Heavy.
as a whatever you are.
Where
The
is
warm
it?
lock.
She...
I
can only
believe
equip-
for heavy armor, it's really just you need at least a 13 strength, but you don't. It gets a little funky when it comes to AC if you try to wear it.
No,
If you're not proficient.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in heavy armor, but I could wear it.
This might fall towards Velveteen, since I'm proficient heavy.
I have the strength, but I do
Is
not have
Tones
the
proficient in heavy
proficiency.
armor?
No, sorry, not proficient either.
God
A lot of the stuff is also a bit large for me.
Yeah, I know. It was just an idea.
How would I fit my ears in there?
You tie them
Well-
back into a little ponytail, right?
No, I imagine
so
that would
painful.
hurt them, like most rabbits. You don't tie
That
their ears.
is-
I feel like there was one
Really?
show that my son watched that had a very
Galen, are
feminine
you
rabbit.
are you thinking of the one with the rabbit and the duck and the huntsman? Sir, stop pushing my laptop.
There's this one where they all play. I believe it's called basketball,
Mm-mm. With that one gentleman in the play who was very tall.
Yes, quite.
Mm, I remember that one because I believe there was another famous actor who was off stage voicing one of the characters. I believe their name was like Lord Daniel of DeVito or something, if I remember correctly.
Ah, yes. What an honor it would be to be in the dragon marked house DeVito.
I'm. Anyway, can you
So stupid.
can we see these armors?
Yeah. Because if one of us needs to put on a set of armor, all volunteer put it on. Oh god.
Alright,
And he's
if you want, you can go ahead and see the armors. Again, they are, the ones that are still up on the walls are listed as Lava-Proof, Dark Creator, Ranged, and Defender.
Dark Creator.
Yes.
God.
What do each of these do?
Oh.
Specifically, maybe start with the ranged one, you know?
Okay, let me just say this for people that aren't aware. If you wear armor that you lack proficiency with, you have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll that involves strength or dexterity, and you cannot cast spells in it.
Oh no.
Gamers.
So,
okay.
yeah,
Jeez.
not doing that.
Ranged, that one has a better version of the stun gun attachment I have in this normalized suit. For the ranged one, you have you have like a launcher that sends one that can actually damage your opponents as well as potentially stun them for longer. When you look at the Dark Creator, just helps hide you. If you wear it, you don't get these same issues when it comes to trying to sneak around as most heavy armor give you, and you can even enshroud yourself in shadows for some time, becoming invisible in the dark. The Defender is very powerful, but it's very heavy, and well, you won't be pushed around so easily with it, at least. Lava-Proof is, as it says, its resistance to fires and heat is great enough that it can let you swim in lava as if it was water. But that itself is only something that can be done for about an hour. I don't have a great enough dragon shot to try to power it to last longer this time.
Okay. Okay.
So logistically, Velveteen, you're the only one that can really wear one of the suits
Mm-hmm.
and still
What?
kind of exist.
Which
Unless
one
there
do I
happens-
take?
Unless there happens to be a suit of medium armor.
I'm sorry, these were made for me, so none of the
That's
armor will. All the armor is meant to be heavy, as that's what I'm accustomed to.
That's fair.
An artificer armorer subclass.
I don't understand what you said. I am an artificer.
Oh, sorry, my nose is bleeding. My apologies. I mean, it depends. If you are, I don't know how you is it stealthing only when you going invisible when you were standing still? Is that what it said, or is it just like you can cast invisibility on yourself?
The Dark Creator.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and just say, like, looking at like the actual stats, not going into conversation for this. You no longer suffer disadvantage on stealth checks while wearing the armor, and you can also use an action to enshroud yourself in shadows that cling to the armor and make you invisible if you are in darkness. There is no, like, standing still requirement.
You just have to be in darkness the whole time.
And you have to attune to the in the armor as well.
Requires attunement. Makes sense.
And the inside of that building is not dark, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It
It's
had
like-
a lot of magical lights set up around
Yeah.
it.
So being stealthy isn't really gonna help us because we can't stealth in that way.
Yeah.
So it'd be more likely to probably have theoretically the ranged one, since you are more proficient with ranged things, I would assume as such.
This is very true.
But it could be very close quarters in there.
It could be. We don't know.
Which way are we talking about?
The back entrance.
Yeah,
We're going in the tunnel.
it's really the only way we can go.
Okay, okay.
I was just hoping that if it was just invisibility, we could maybe send someone in through the front, through the house itself. But-
Yeah.
Negative. Unless do they have like a power grid? That we
Ooh,
could shut off?
That's a good question.
Well, that's going to return you back to the water wheel. It uses I believe the facility uses the Vernian lava that it scoops to power up the building as well as whatever lies in the secret beyond.
So if the lava wheel were to stop,
The lava
Yeah.
wheel were to stop, there'd be some power issues, as well as a lot of attention on that location.
which would mean that you wouldn't be able to get in.
I can
At least
find
it
a
But
way
it
in.
would be a distraction.
True. They only took me up an elevator, right?
Yeah,
Or
you
they
were
took me
taking out the
upstairs.
elevator up to the top floor.
Yeah. Which then potentially couldn't work, might not work if we shut the power off, and then we'd have to find a staircase. Which is fine. It's just then I don't have a direct pathway kind of for us.
So we're sticking with the outside.
Though it does sound fun to stage a power outage.
It does. I mean, we could do both. We just stage a power outage while they're all.
For fun.
Well, I mean, while they're all, scrambling to try to fix it and everything, then we, try to make our way out of the city, and maybe the guards at that entrance will not be there.
If only there's a way to do it simultaneously.
I mean, that would be, because, someone would be going through that route, theoretically. But the issue is, how do you stop the lava wheel?
Unless you find where the lava wheel connects. Like where the river of lava connects.
And make a little dam? Be like little beavers.
Lava beavers.
Lava beavers.
Haven't you heard of those?
No, I can't say that I have, in honesty.
I don't think I have either.
The
I
flowing
don't think
Vernian.
those exist.
No, they.
personally.
Oh wait,
Not
are
if
those
you don't believe hard enough.
Are those the house pet of the DeVito Dragonlock?
Yes.
I would not look to try to find the source of the bit of lava river that goes into that wheel, and that'd be possibly too time-consuming, if not impossible, of a task. The lava is, well, it's not one for one what comes out of the earth crust. It is still as hot. So there's many things that would just get melted immediately. And if you were to find any materials that wouldn't be destroyed upon contact or submersion, the rivers can get up to 50, maybe 60 feet deep, and the actual source of it, where all the lava flows from, is several hundred feet deep.
Right. So we need a water bucket.
Just one water bucket. It'll do it.
Logistically, though, if we sabotage the wheel itself, it has the potential of taking too much time where you may not be able to get all the way through the system before your hour runs up. Right? Because I assume you don't know how long this passageway is.
Yes, I do not know. And it's honestly a gamble for myself if the hour is good enough, but that's the easiest way in without being seen. There's a
So-
gamble no matter which choice is made. It's all about making the right plan of entry.
So
And
we'll
be-
scrap the power outage idea then.
Probably would be wise.
So 4 of us going outside the city, 5 of us going outside the city.
Blaze goes in.
And we're gonna
The
go
lava.
in through the outside entrance then.
Could you mark that location on this very hastily drawn map of the cogs for me?
Yes, where we're going to see the
Drawn.
outside entrance. That's around here on the tunnel to and from the surface.
All right. Wonderful.
And then, what's the plan?
Us go to the outside. You go through the lava. We meet up somehow, somewhere within the within the whatever it is.
What's the plan when we get inside? We don't know much about the inside, but I'm assuming, you know, we'll have to find a way to.
Nate.
Yes?
When I was looking through Thunder's like thoughts, did I see like any flashes of places that look like they could be in like a pit, or like, you know, places that are like, you know, were, I don't know, something that stood out from like as an imagery in the mind?
Thinking back to it, you do recall an escort not being dragged but willingly walking along through through the office and past a door and then some haziness before a locker.
A locker. Okay. There theoretically would be our lockers in there, so we could meet by them, potentially. We could hide in the lockers. Except the new killer, I believe, can... Sorry.
Are you okay?
There are
No.
crows in there, right?
This is
Yes.
this is D and D, not D B D.
Oh, my apologies.
Lockers.
Yeah.
No.
Has the cast ever heard of lockers before?
No. Okay, hold up. But
They lock.
like,
You put your school bag in them.
okay, no, but hold on. Am I the only one who's thinking it's weird that there are lockers in a place where they're keeping people? I'm assuming against their will, but they have lockers, or like the guards have lockers. Who has the lockers?
I mean, if
Ours is in the
Anyone finds this
guards.
weird?
most fighting events, if they all fighting down there, they would need a place to put fighters before the fights. And also, it could still be a place of where people technically, even though I don't like them, work and they could store things. Like, these are
So
monsters.
they put the fighters into lockers.
There's
They,
rooms where the lockers are.
they could be providing them with weapons in this fighting pit.
Yeah.
And the weapons could be in these lockers, or something of the ilk.
I mean, we could still go off the idea that maybe one of us gets captured, but like,
No, that
I
would be
think
way
they will kill us
too
on
big
sight.
gamble. Yeah, it's way too much of a gamble.
From the
It is.
intentions that it sounded like with that god had with you two in the alley, they're gonna kill on sight.
well, they said to come with us, come with him. And then he pulled out his weapon because we decided not to. But
I mean,
I don't really want to die.
I don't want to die either.
I'd
But-
rather not.
So this armor
It's like a
right
last
here-
case situation.
Die?
Yeah.
Besties, no one here wants to die. I mean,
Um.
Stupid.
Good lord.
Antonio, go ahead and chime in. If y'all need like a distraction, I can find a way to do that. Oh, I can get out safe and sound in some ways.
Nate, I get it, but Nate, oh my god, I don't think he's gonna make it out.
Is he gonna die? Are you gonna
He's
kill
probably gonna
Sharn?
die.
Well,
I mean, that
Have some
depends on
chat.
y'all.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it would be nice to have theoretically all hands on deck inside of whatever it is. But having a distraction would also be nice.
We also haven't decided what armor Velveteen's gonna wear.
Thought we decided it was range. The range
Yeah.
armor.
Because
you- Unless you want the stealthy one, because we do have to get out of the city. And you being in Lord of Blades
Heavy
armor
armor.
is going to be a little sus. Pardon my deep speech.
that's tough.
The stealthy armor could be used more inside, considering if you're wearing the other armor, you're not gonna be very stealthy.
Velveteen, how stealthy are you, Velveteen? Without armor, without heavy armor.
So you put a number to it.
Like if there was like a word that said stealth and the number next to it.
Yes.
3.
3. I can negate out the bad side of the heavy armor for an hour.
But we're gonna be in there more than an hour. We have to get out of the city,
Yeah.
and then we have to go inside. But he's gonna be in this place in heavy
Mhm.
armor. It's gonna be very loud, and it could get us caught.
As wonderful as this, and I'll put my hand on the ranged armor. As wonderful as this sounds, Achaeus has a very good point, and then I will motion towards the more stealthful suit, and
The one that Orm's currently wearing.
the one.
Nope.
Yeah. No, he's not wearing it. It's on the wall.
No, he's wearing a
Yeah,
different
this
one.
you're pointing to the Dark Creator, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
the Dark Creator
okay.
one.
He's wearing like a kind of generic one.
Oh, a generic one.
I don't know. One we haven't been told about what it does.
Oh, look at all that. Yeah.
Let's post about good memes on Reddit.com.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay.
Nice.
What is the AC of chainmail or whatever it said? Let me go back to it.
15.
Full plate?
Yeah, what is the AC
Chainmail?
of chainmail? Does anyone know?
It's
Googled it.
16.
F.
Okay.
yeah, 16.
And what armor would this be considered? Full plate?
Chainmail.
Chainmail? So
So we're
16.
asking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It popped up.
Heavy armor.
Oh,
Oh, F
hi,
in chat.
Johnny.
Hi,
Well,
Johnny.
things are looking a little all around.
I've assumed Johnny's identity, actually.
Oh, heck.
Oh,
Oh, we're
there we go.
back.
I genuinely hate my internet now. It's been doing this all day. I'm back.
Oh dear.
F's in chat for the internet.
That's fine.
So, oh,
So chainmail is 16. Is it just 16 or is there?
yeah, it's
It's
just
It's just
16.
16.
That's a little.
heavy armor does not give you any pluses
No.
to anything. 'Cause it's meant for not dexterous characters.
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
The heck is the armor?
we
Okay,
could
never
go.
mind Sunday.
Oh, by Sunday.
By Sunday.
We could go over there, see the scene, and then decide whether or not we need a distraction for that measure. Because we need to see what it looks like, what the kind of vibe is. And then we can deal with the whole matter. How long is it to get out of the city? Like how long will it walk? Like from this location?
I'd say it'd be like an hour and a half walk.
And then theoretically
Yeah.
we'll have to walk another hour and a half through to wherever the thing is. Assuming that it's equidistant, right? Which is 3 of our hours.
Is there any way we could take an hour short rest?
We have to for the attunement.
Yes.
So yes.
Sucks that we can't take a long rest.
Yeah.
But we don't take a long rest. Or, well, if we do take a long rest, then, you know, Lord of Blades might just die.
Yeah. Which we don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay so far. Just one day, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all almost died a few times during the span of this day.
Remember when we came down here just to fix Velveteen's arm?
Yeah. Wild, huh?
Crazy.
And 6 to 8 hours later, here you are getting ready to assault a secret facility run by run by a member of one of the most powerful houses in the continent.
What's the worst that could happen? Woo!
Isn't he wasn't he like kicked out or something when something happened? Or am I misremembering?
Oh, yeah, no, he was officially kicked out for
So-
being found
strange
guilty of arms
family member.
smuggling.
And now he's just a mob boss with a secret cockfighting pit.
So no one will miss him.
So no one will miss him.
It might be more than cockfighting, but you know,
Sword fighting,
we'll
sorry.
see.
The most dangerous game.
Right, changing the creature to cockatrice now.
Oh, there's a creature.
Interesting.
There's a cock.
I mean, I assume that the large cargo that they're bringing in is some kind of like exotic creature from outside that the rich people are paying to watch these poor Warforged and whatever else they take fight and die in front of. That's my assumption of the chain of events here.
It's a strong possibility.
I thought they were just fighting each other, I'll be honest.
It could be that as well. You know, you have to like switch things up when you're doing gladiatorial combat.
Sometimes
course,
it's
of course.
lions, tigers.
Sometimes it's the witches. Sometimes it's a wardrobe.
Sometimes it's a bear.
Oh my.
Gosh.
You say something, Lord of Blades? Excuse me.
Sorry, I sneezed.
You say "oh my" when you sneeze. That's
Oh.
suspicious.
So, are we setting our plan and we're taking a long rest? A short rest?
Short rest, yes.
I want to take a nap.
We're just like this. We're like, how long's
I
it
wanna
been?
take a nap.
7 hours.
When you nap for too long.
Whoa, we gotta
Oh.
wait one more hour.
Well, I believe the Lord of Blades is probably dead at this point. Just gonna go back
So
to
it's another
sleep.
hour.
Just gonna go back to sleep.
Hey, what can we do in that 1 hour at that point?
As a reminder,
Let's play
you're
Uno.
also pretty much at like 6 or 7 in the evening right now.
We've been up for a fucking while.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's been a day.
Yep.
By the way, what does this armor look like, Nate? Like, break it down for me.
The Dark Creator armor is, for the most part, it looks like it's just kind of like plain, bit of like, it's not a made outfit. Looks like a plain bit of armor, except that it's all black with gold trimming all throughout, and you can see in the center that there is a... I accidentally made it Iron Man style. There is a glowing dragon shard crystal there.
Ooh.
Oh, looks so cool.
So short rest.
Short rest. You're the only one that's injured.
Yeah.
Not,
Oh,
not that
no.
we know, but
Hold on.
Not that you know.
Okay, there we go.
When did you get injured?
Nate made me take 1 damage when I went to the dumpster, and I apparently stabbed myself on something.
True.
You stabbed yourself on something.
I don't know what it was.
Sure what it was.
It might have been a mouse with a very small, like, pocket knife just jabbing at me. Who knows?
operative squeakers. I told him to assassinate you.
Just waiting in that dumpster.
We'll get
for-
him next time.
Right, I'll
People
make a
away,
stat
yo.
sheet of operative squeakers and make him into. I'll make them into an assassin rogue.
Yes.
First
Level 20.
Oh my god.
So, attuning to this armor, do I have to do, like, anything?
You
like,
just have to use
special?
the hour.
Okay.
You can't heal yourself during that time, so you'll take that health back, so you're -1, unfortunately.
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay.
Wow.
I was gonna say I haven't put the armor on yet because I don't know if I had to like be in the whole thing or just like part of it.
Yeah, you have to pretty much
Okay.
be in it and attune to it over the hour.
Okay, so Velveteen's just gonna like find a chair after he puts the armor on, just sit in it, and just sit there.
Nap.
He's not even gonna nap. Actually, no. If you listen close enough, he's sitting there. But if you listen close enough, you will hear like light snoring coming from inside the suit. Huh.
As,
Quick
the-
scream.
Yeah.
as during this hour, the suit slowly shrinks to better fit your size, and in your half-conscious mind, you can start to feel and understand the connection with it as if it is an extension of your body. You fully understand the workings of this after this hour passes by, and you can notice that between your fingers as webbing there are shadows forming that you can, if you join your hands together and stretch out, you can see appear as strings as if you were working like a yo-yo or something,
Bonk, bonk.
before they dissipate after a few seconds.
Walk the dog.
Oh my god, it's crushing Velveteen. Someone do something.
Yes, now you have the Dark Creator armor on you.
Shut
and are
up.
fully attuned. Anything else for anyone at this point?
I'm just
I'm-
vibing.
I am just crying.
Okay.
What listen, I'm just trying to figure out what to do here with what I have.
Position perfect where I'm just staring at tones, but they don't know I'm staring back at them. Because of the shadows.
Yes, please.
I was gonna say before I was interrupted, I wanna approach Galen during the short rest, if
Oh.
that is okay, may I?
Yeah. I mean, no. How the fuck dare you? No, yeah, you can.
Fucking leave.
Wow.
I'm gonna approach Galen and just kind of like gesture vaguely to their chest and be like, "Should you see like a medic?"
No, it says water.
Oh my god.
I love you.
That's water.
Fuck.
Not wrong.
No, it's not. It just took me completely off guard.
Sorry, what?
Should you see some sort of medic?
For... Oh. I thought I said it wasn't an issue that we were gonna have a conversation about.
Sorry,
I mean,
concerned.
Understandable.
Was
Don't
it
you
the
only have
watch?
another... No, it wasn't the watch. Speaking of the watch, don't you only have another, 20 or so minutes before your spell ends again?
Yeah, right. And I'll redo my disguise self.
Gotta redo the hour, bestie.
I gotta like get like a timer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when we leave, I'm gonna actually switch to reverse, but for now, I'll just redo it to look like normal case. Then I'm probably just gonna awkwardly walk away at that point.
Did you want to talk about anything, or...
I was just
Yeah.
expressing concern.
I am fine. It's
Okay.
not as bad as it appears. It just is remnants that haven't fully recovered yet.
Okay. None of my business.
Are
Maybe
you
a
alright?
little- Yeah. They just got. I'm assuming they got some kind of hit on my side, but I should be fine.
And you don't know.
I have no idea.
You seem relatively unbothered by that fact at the moment.
Oh no. I mean, it's not something I can deal with right now, so I'm trying to not think about it. I don't like the idea of losing time.
I understand that. I understand that a lot.
Okay. If you're good, then I'll leave you alone.
At one point, they'll decide that they want to heal.
Okay. There's nothing like any healer can do. Have you tried a healer?
Not many. Only the ones that are relatively discreet.
Understandable. Is it from a past case you were on?
Yes.
Mm. Well, is it painful?
Yes. Incredibly. But you get used to it.
Well, for what it's worth, I hope they heal soon.
And thank you. And I hope that you stop losing as much time.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It'll be something I look into later.
If you need a detective, I know one.
Well, if you're offering your services, I may take you up on it at some point. Yeah, I'll take the card, sure.
It's just one of Galen's business cards. You've seen it a million times.
Yeah. I'll take it and pocket it. I don't have one.
Yeah. Cool.
Is
Good talk.
that it? That it?
Yeah.
Alright.
You know, when you just like agree, just like, yeah, we're done talking.
It's just like when you're like awkwardly walking where you're just like, okay.
And it's like this situation where like we're not gonna go do anything better. We're just gonna go both like sit quietly in different corners.
Yeah, it's the same room still. Like, okay, cool. I'll go to that corner.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta go, and then I just like go over and like
Or it's
sit with
one of
my
those.
hands folded.
Or it's one of those
This is
things where
very
it's like the
awkward and
protagonist
tense.
is talking to like a side character, like, okay, cool, and then Galen's just still there, just not moving, and they're just like,
T-posing.
yeah.
So you
Talk
wanna
to them
grab
again.
coffee or
You talk to them again, they just repeat everything. It
It's
says
like when you
water.
say goodbye.
okay?
It's like when you both say goodbye and then you go the same way.
Yeah. Goodbye, and then we just like sit next to each other. And,
so that Mets game.
What about the Mets?
that in Mets game.
yes, they're like the ones in that one play, right?
Sure, I don't know a lot about plays.
Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, I mean, there's theater about everything. I was part of the theatrical trip for a while.
Oh, nice. You enjoy theater?
Yes,
You took a while to answer that.
I was thinking about it. I do enjoy.
Okay.
theater.
Okay.
Would I go back to the theater? Probably not.
Is that what you did before you were? You
Oh no, I've always
decided
been a
again?
detective.
Always.
Well, after I finished going to wizardry school,
Of course. Of course.
you know, when you're in wizarding school, what do you do aside from join the drama club?
Didn't think wizarding school would have a drama club.
Oh, they have a bunch of clubs. There was one club, I believe they were called the LARPing Club.
I've never heard of that.
God.
It's basically you are pretending to be like a character, and then you're like interacting with other of these people pretending to be characters in real life. I went to a few of their meets, and I was like, not necessarily my vibe.
No, not your interest.
No, I'm perfectly content being myself.
I mean, valid. Sure, it's not easy to stay in character for a while.
Was waiting for that.
14 insight.
And what does a 14 insight give me aside from the information I already know?
I mean, he's probably hinting at something.
You're right. It is difficult for long periods of time.
Yeah, I can imagine doing that. Sounds exhausting.
Can't say I've ever done it.
Well, you said you went to those LARPing clubs, didn't you?
Oh yes, but those were like, in a few hours.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
We're done talking about LARP, I guess. I will say though, in the actual Strixhaven book, there is a LARPing club. In like, the wizard school, like they have a LARPing club. That's official in D&D.
Do
I'm
they
not
also?
fucking bullshitting.
No. Do they also have like band or something?
Yeah, they have band, they have
my
theater, they have like
God.
all the basic clubs.
That's incredible.
Anime club.
I don't think they have anime club.
If we got a
They-
gaming club then.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. They have
They
a
watch.
They've
They
got
watch-
D&D.
They watch Harry Potter. Like, what is this sacrilege? None of this is true.
Yeah, it's different four
Alright.
houses. Strixhaven also has 4 houses.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they have prom too.
That's actually really cool. I like that.
Okay, let's go to prom. Hey
Oh,
Nate,
yeah.
sorry, we're doing we're going to prom.
Can we
Alright,
do that really
abandoning
awkward
this-
like hug pose, but I'm like still in full like plate armor?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
got Sydney Lauper's Time After Time playing right now. The slow dance.
Wow.
Anywho, as you're all kind of like going about this, Tones is going to kind of like at some points after some fidgeting go and stand up and be like, I think I actually do need to do something out here. Like I said, I am gonna be able to come back. I won't do anything to put myself in any danger. But whatever I can do to make this work better, I'll find something. Even if it means going back to the workshop and checking in with those fellows over there.
All right then.
As long as you don't die.
Stay
Or,
safe.
you know,
Stay safe,
After-
Tones. I will see you later.
Yeah, hopefully it's not
why'd you
we.
say it like that?
We go back to the office and your bedroom's just empty. Just, don't just vanish. Holds knife.
Pulls out gun.
We just kill Tones. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're threatening him to come back safe to us. I will kill you if you don't come home safely.
It's like something half the people I talk to say.
Half? Only half?
Have?
Yeah. Only
Like
half.
everyone you talk to?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Does my foot make a good bed for you to lay on, Cat?
Yes.
Anyway,
Tones?
Antonio will go ahead and kind of like give a nod and toward and like a handshake to whoever will take it, and then head off for now.
Fucking
Not a handshake.
Casual handshakes like he's like we're not gonna see him again.
Is the hour up?
At a point, yes, the hour does,
Okay.
and that's when Velveteen can feel like that bit of the armor and does the thing with the hand of the shadows.
Okay. What's everyone's HP total?
Max.
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 Are you looking for the
Number.
numeric value?
Me number besties.
Oh, 24.
Between 33 and 35.
To 34.
Okay. I'm the baby.
Oh. Well, you're already gonna get hit by this. So everyone but Velveteen. You see, as the hour ends, Twister gets up, pulls out this piece of white cloth, and he just starts kind of like moving it through the air, and you see this kind of like greenish blue energy start to form, and you feel not Velveteen, but Galen, Achaeus, and you see Twister himself kind of like glow. And I casted aid on all of us except Velveteen.
Whoa.
You get a +5 to your max HP, and you gain
Nice.
5.
That's really helpful.
For 8 hours.
8 hours.
Get +5.
Yep.
+5 to your max HP, and you gain 5 hit points.
Clicked. Awesome.
Hog.
Poggers.
Are we all ready? How are you feeling, Velveteen?
I'm feeling all right. I'm thinking to myself that this is gonna be very dangerous, but I think we can handle this. I'm also
Yeah.
feeling kind of thick.
Oh. All right.
No, it feels very weird. I'm not used to this.
Lord of
You're
Blades.
very-
I was trying to stealth, but the clap of my armor cheeks.
But by the way, Lord of Blades, do I get like a name for now? Like Small Blades or Mini Blades or
That's-
like
That's
you
up
get
for you.
Velveteen.
or like Tiny Tim?
I mean, you all can come up with whatever code names you want to go by.
I will be known as Lord of Blades. That's
No.
oral.
No.
Does that come up with code names?
I think that's already taken.
I don't
Better
think
Lord
you'll
of
be
Blades.
Daniel, cooler Daniel.
Just okay. I'm not sure how that will go over with a lot of the Warforged in the area,
Yeah.
or
they
a
might not
human
like
to be
it.
taking his name.
Let's not antagonize people, all right?
I mean, they won't know that he's a human under all that, right?
If
I
he
can't see
bleeds,
any of
they'll
his
know.
skin.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Just keep your blood in your body. It's really easy. Believe me.
Yeah.
I will keep that in consideration.
Don't do what I did and get stabbed.
Just
Pro
don't get
tip.
stabbed. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get
easy.
shot.
Just don't get
Miss
stabbed.
Lord of Blades, do you have a notepad so I can write down all this sage wisdom I'm receiving? Do not get stabbed. Do not
Yeah.
bleed.
Or just
I'll write
be
it on
like,
the back of one of my
"Orm, don't
business cards."
bleed."
May I have one of those, by the way?
Oh yes.
I
of course.
promise not to give it away this time as if I'm hitting on someone.
What?
That's what? Nothing. That's not what happened last time. I swear.
Are we coming up with code names or are we just leaving at this point?
I don't care about code names.
I don't think we need code names. I mean, there's no way for us to like really.
Theoretically, the only name that they know of our party is mine. Yes. So,
I mean, as long as we don't say our names,
yeah. Easy enough.
just
I,
say.
I never spout anything that has to do with my own name ever.
Looks at the card, the Velveteen's holding.
I don't have one of them pinned to me. I could get a name tag. I think it would be very fitting, right?
Just all get named.
Oh, right, I'm wearing this stupid shirt.
Oh, by the way, Lord of Blades, Orm, do you have anything for my friends since they don't, potentially go into combat dressed as they currently are?
I don't have anything meant for others to use.
I mean, there's also a spare grappling hook that you could use, Velveteen.
I was assuming we would change after we got out of the city.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I
So-
was assuming too.
Yeah, so we're not going in looking.
I'm sorry, I'm not storming a base with
Well,
a
I know you
trillion.
were storing a base. I was thinking hopefully you guys get like an upgrade like I did.
I'm sorry, we're not that cool.
Oh, but speak for yourself first of
No,
all.
first of all, we're all cool here. All right, but I'm just saying, I'm hoping to get you gamers an upgrade.
I
It's quite
appreciate
alright.
it.
We can take the grappling hook and see if it can come in handy. If that is acceptable.
Alright. Fair enough. It has a range of 60 feet,
Oh,
so be mindful of that whenever you try to grapple anything.
alright. Good to know. Grappling hook.
Grappling hook.
And it can support up to 500 pounds of weight on the line as well.
Oh, incredible.
Ah,
Well, is that it then? You all need any more preparation?
I do not.
No,
I
I'm
am.
good.
I am good myself.
I'll change my disguise self spell to look like a warforged.
Alright. Everyone else, you're good to go?
I am prepared.
I'm layering up.
I am
Just getting
prepared to go.
I'm fine. Water.
Perhaps the Velveteen
Be with us.
should stick to the
shadows?
alleyways.
I mean, it's
So
pretty
not
dark on the
travel
rooftops.
particularly with us, but near us.
You can grappling hook from rooftop to rooftop.
I
I mean,
could.
that's how I saw, the Lord of
Lord of Blades.
the Lord of Blades travel. It's supposed to say Lord of Shadows.
That'd be a cool code name.
Well, there you go.
Lord of Shadows. Here's your grappling hook.
Do you all want to go ahead and leave first, and then I'll follow behind, or?
That's fine.
Yeah,
That sounds reasonable.
can do. Autobots roll out.
Alright. Well then, if that's the case, How about we go ahead and take a quick 5 right here for a little
Okay.
bit of a break. This one might go a bit longer than like the last few weeks have gone, depending on how this unravels, but
We talked about Danny DeVito for too long.
Did
Really
and
did.
Space Jam. Sorry, Nate.
no, it's okay. I'm fine with it.
Sorry, chat.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah.
Sorry, YouTube.
Okay, see y'all again in another few minutes. Hello again. Kind of forgot to check on what time we left for the breaks. This seems like it's 5 minutes, so we're good right now, right?
Question for you, real quick. You go to get into an Uber, right? And the driver, they say hi to you, and the first thing they say to you is, "I checked the obituaries this morning, and neither of us were on it." What do you do with that?
What?
That's what an Uber driver said to me like 2 weeks ago, as I was getting in their car.
Get out and request a new Uber driver.
Yeah, but it was an old man. I think I could have taken him if anything went sideways.
Oh my god.
I would have left. Absolutely not.
Okay, that's a weird thing that happened to you.
Uh,
Alright, well, anywho, I believe all of you are now getting on your way to all go to the tunnel leading back to Sharn proper and find the secret tunnel on the other side.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Orem, its own way, you can see it's just kind of like, seems to mess around with like the other set of armor as you leave, trying to put on like the lava-proof armor itself. And as you all make your way through the cities, can I have everyone? You're all being stealthy about this, right?
Yup.
well, of course.
Okay.
Yup.
Trying not to be suspicious.
Do you need
Mm,
me
it's
to
just
roll
nothing.
anything for when I use the grappling hook?
Okay. Yeah, for Galen and Twister, I'll need stealth checks.
Okay.
Achaeus does not need one, as they are not an image that is being looked after right now. And because you're swinging from rooftop to rooftop there, Velveteen,
What's up, gamer?
I'm going to need you to give me either an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay.
Your camera is frozen, by the way, Johnny.
Wow, I'm not surprised. My internet's fucking garbage today. So I'm gonna refresh.
You'll never know what he's going to do.
Cyberfret. So I'm assuming he's refrigerating something.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. First off.
Shouting match with AT&T tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
Love AT&T.
They're the best. Athletics or acrobatics, you said, Nate?
Yes, your choice.
You guys are gonna find Velveteen dead in an alley as he fucks us up.
Oh.
He
That's
might
not
be.
amazing.
Alright. 11. Okay. Velveteen, your first time around.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Twister doesn't have the disadvantage because you're not in armor
No.
right now.
I'm not in armor right now.
Okay, Velveteen, trying to swing around. You've never used a grapple gun before.
Nope.
It's not exactly a common thing either. So, you shoot out and think you get a good, like, line set to try to go from this building to the next, and you just kind of like find yourself flung forward all of a sudden as the line tries to retreat through the gun and pull you along with it the whole time, and this sends you for a shock with how sudden it was. And you're going to end up just kind of like still hanging on, find yourself hitting your turned around and hitting your back against a roof at some heavy speeds, take 3 points of damage, and kind of like just tumble back around over this roof before getting yourself back up. I'll say this will be enough for you to get yourself used to things. Roll a stealth check real quick.
At advantage?
There's no disadvantage, it's 17. Okay.
No.
Oh, that's fair.
Alright, then you kind of like look around and notice that no one seemed to pay much attention to the sudden thud against the roof, and now understanding what to be aware of with a gun, you're able to kind of like go rooftop to rooftop, either using that or just jumping around and make your way through to the edge of town. Meanwhile, the other 3 party members are able to kind of like hide themselves into the shadows, or kind of like just blend in with the crowd, helped by kind of like your new attires, which throw like anyone looking for you off just enough that they won't look at you first, as well as kind of like having a 3rd member there who does not look anything like who the watch is looking for. Eventually you're able to make your way to the edge of town as well. The 4 of you notice, though, that there is a blockade set up at this spot. About 20 members of the watch kind of like centered over here, making sure to check everyone coming in and out, as well as their cargo.
Were they there before?
When you came to town hours ago, there were only about like 4 members of the watch that stood around at this spot.
They're waiting for us to go by.
Yeah, what do we want to do about that?
Will we just say we're leaving?
Could cause a distraction.
I mean, could cause a distraction. I wonder if Tones was able to get out through this.
Gonna look at my spell list real quick.
They might still just try to kill us if we just try to leave.
Can someone roll a d20 for me?
I will. Team.
Okay.
18 of the 20 guards notice us.
Fuck!
Alright, as you're all examining from your different vantages of the spots, you can start to see some of the watch members branch off and kind of like start scouring the areas. Approaching, some of them are approaching over to where the group of 3 are kind of like stuck by.
Can I separate myself from the
Yeah.
other 2?
Okay.
Can I
Alright,
also
you
separate
break off.
myself from Galen?
No, right?
Listen, if only one of us gets caught, that's fine.
I suppose.
It's a pretty fucked up thing to say to them.
They could be coming after me here.
Can I try to lead them away with a minor illusion?
What is your illusion that you're attempting to make?
Just like a loud. Is there like a nearby alleyway or something?
Yeah, there's plenty of alleyways.
Can I just like choose an alleyway that's kind of little bit away from us and just kind of cause like a loud crash to come from it? Oh, it's 30 feet, ain't it?
Sure.
It has to be within 30 feet, so.
Yeah.
Just not near us. Just wherever I can get that's, leads them away from us.
Alright, you make the noise through the alleyway, this crashing sound, and another guards seem to take notice of it, as they just keep on going at a steady march. And then you hear another sound from further in town. There is something that going on as you hear a loud roar of an explosion. And looking back over there, you can see that there is a plume of the Fernian lava at the bay that seems to have shot up far enough with this explosion that you can see it at this distance about a mile away.
That must be the distraction.
And with that, a large number of the watch just kind of like seem just touch into their like speaking stones that you can see, and then start rushing off over into that direction, passing by all of you without even noticing a single one of your presence, leaving just 2 members of the watch at the entrance now.
Are they still checking people? Those 2, or?
Yes, they're checking, but there's a bit of a chaos now as there's people who were annoyed at the long wait of things now seeing that and hearing that and getting in a panic and trying to push themselves out now too.
Twister's gonna join the panic and try to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll hang back just a little bit and then try not to get like too into the panic because I don't want to get like hurt by people panicking because people can be
Assholes.
not assholes, but
They-
you know they're
they can
panicking
trample
and they
people to
want to
death.
get out. Yeah,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
don't want to get caught in that type of shit. So, you know, not assholes, but you know, panicked.
Alright, on this, I'll... depending on what you're trying to do, I will need an athletics check if you're trying to push through, a stealth if you're trying to blend in and work your way through, or a straight dexterity check if you're just trying to go through it, not caring about if you blend in or not.
I'm gonna do athletics.
Oh.
See, it's been fun, gamers.
I'm gonna do
I'll
athletics.
see myself out.
Maybe they're right.
Oh,
my
no!
god.
It's
okay.
with me.
No, it's okay. I can re-roll it.
Oh,
right,
yeah, your
'cause you-
lucky feat. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go fuck myself.
love that feat.
I do
Hey.
want to. I do want to keep an eye on both of the others because I know that they are also wanted people. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
going
keep
to
an eye
my
on
them.
Galen.
Nah, let me die.
The interesting thing is, what is Velveteen doing?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I imagine I've arrived at this point on a rooftop seeing this happening, correct?
Yes.
Do I see my compatriots at all?
Yeah, based off of some of these rules, you can see them kind of like try to work their way into the chaos.
What to do?
I'll also note that the nearest rooftop to the entranceway is about like 90 feet off, but you can notice that there are ledges and the like along the roof that are naturally formed, that if you were to pull some trick shots, you might be able to go grapple to grapple and just make your way out in a way that won't be seen.
You son of a bitch, Nate. You son of a bitch. We're going for the trick shots.
Gotta try it.
You gotta try it.
Alright. I'm going to need 3 separate athletics or acrobatics checks right now.
Do you? Does it? They're the same, but do you need it to be the same or just like?
It doesn't need to be the same.
Okay.
It's more
Okay.
like flavor on how you're handling this.
Okay. Then at that point, I'll try to recover. Well, I'm gonna be dead in alleyway. Oh, I'm for sure dead in alleyway.
Just like that,
Gosh,
man.
you cannot roll well, bestie.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I use a hero point on the second one at least? Because that'll make it at least a 17, or yeah, or at least better.
Potentially. a
Potentially
17.
a 17.
Alright, I'll also let you know the DCs were also raising for each one. First one was a 12, next was a 14, and the final one a 16. So,
Use on the first one.
I mean,
and which one were you doing that for? Was that the second roll?
Yeah, I'd want to succeed on Wait, what's the second number?
The second number is a 15. That 4 hero points would save you on your first 2 rolls.
Oh.
Yeah. So you only use it on the first one then.
Okay.
How many hero points can you use?
That's a good question. Nate.
These are 3 different checks. You can potentially use them on each one.
I don't think a hero point's gonna save you on the last one though.
Okay.
I'll use that on the first. Well, yeah, I used the 16 on the 11, the 4 on the 10. So I'll at least succeed on the first 2.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, your first 2 will succeed on that, but your 7's gonna fail you on the third one. Before we solve this matter, as you are kind of like gliding along, I will need an understanding of how your hero points work in a minute too on this.
Oh, sure.
As you're getting ready for this, down below, working their way through, Twister is having no problems just pushing his way through like the most eager of parent on a Black Friday sale, making sure to be the one that gets the special toy for their kid. You are just rummaging through.
I need this for Rebecca. Move.
And you're able to kind of like get to a point where, while the guards are distracted, you would be able to just push out and go and not be seen. Behind you, close behind you though, is Chaos and their Warforged mode form, and you kind of like watch them kind of like go between everyone, just dipping and diving and dodging all of the panicked blows that are coming towards them, able to worm the way through. And as you two are kind of like locking eyes, understanding how safe you are at this moment, you both look back and see Galen with a natural 1 on their stealth. He is
I'm fine.
just immediately caught in the arms of a bunch of these panicking people and kind of like being carried around by force of them.
That's fine.
And eventually, like, with how you're pushed around, you end up being pushed right into the chest of a watch member, who just kind of like looks down at you in confusion for a sec, before you can see the lights in their eyes kind of like shine as they realized who you are.
As soon as I see that, Twister's running back in. He's gonna shove himself into the guard, and as he shoves himself, he's gonna like touch him and cast Shocking Grasp.
Oh god.
Alright, make the attack roll.
Can I make a loud noise next to the guard to try to like throw him off, like shock him, distract him?
Make an
Minor illusion?
Arcana check to determine how effective that will be.
12 to hit.
A 12 will miss.
It's fine.
That's fine. I'll still shove into him, like, I'm so sorry, and try to get Galen out of there.
Meanwhile, a loud noise goes off next to him, and as he turns back and sees like the sparkling electrical energy still on your hand, he's gonna go ahead and grab your hand and go, yeah. Oh, and you're in trouble too. And then the loud noise pops off, which makes him wince in pain. Enough that he lets go at this point, before the other watch member who saw the whole thing starts approaching as well.
Let's skedaddle.
Yeah, the other watch member is just like approaching calmly or approaching like with like, you know.
They're
intent?
approaching sword drawn, and it's not exactly a calm pace they're at.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on them.
Okay. On both or just the one?
I can only cast it on one. So
Okay.
just the one that is beginning to approach.
Okay, they're gonna fail.
Okay, good. Good on them. So they take 7 psychic damage, and they have to immediately use their reaction to run the opposite direction.
Okay, so
Ooh,
the one
interesting.
running towards you with the sword out, there's even more of a panic going on around the people because of all of this, and they just hold their hand in their head in extreme pain and look at you, and then just seem to look around them as something is going on in their head, and they just back off away from you all.
I'm gonna try one more time to shocking grasp him, the other guard.
Okay, go ahead and attempt to.
I'm just like,
14.
14 will also miss. At this point, Velveteen, this is for your first check. How does your hero point help you with this first grapple to a ledge?
I'd imagine after the first failure, Velveteen's more focused than he should have been on the first attempt because he doesn't know what he's doing. So he'll aim as well as possible and actually focus it like it's an actual gun that he's fired before. So it'll feel familiar upon the first attempt.
Okay. Alright, and with that, you find the grapple landing successfully against one of these ledges and pulling you over, allowing you to get to this spot. It's very narrow space, there's not a lot of footing here.
Mm-hmm.
But you're able to kind of like clamber on and hold on as you start to aim at your next spot, down below again.
At this point, I would imagine it'd be the same thing. It's like, oh, this is a gun. You know how to shoot these. This is going to be easy. And then he aims and knows to angle it just a bit like higher or lower depending on where he's going to impact against the wall and then fire.
And with that, you find yourself at a point above the entranceway. One more shot to go before you can find yourself to safety. But
with this...
before we finish this part up,
okay.
Unless, sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say with the 7, I would imagine Velveteen's going to aim for the last spot, and I'd imagine he would see the chaos happening down below with his friends, and then that was what would cause him to mess up on the 3rd shot.
Yeah. And down below, you have one guard who, I believe now at this point, is back out of it and realizes what's happening. It is going to go ahead and just march back towards all of you. Another one who is going to just go ahead and try to smack into Galen with the blunt of his sword.
Oh, blunt, nice.
Can I, is there any way for me to block that or take
That's
the
a
hit
9 to
instead?
hit.
Oh.
No.
Wow.
Alright, so you manages to just go right by your face instead. You dodge out of the way and catch onto them.
Okay.
We need to go.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm not staying for these
Woo,
bitches.
Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah. It's like I'm booking.
Alright, well, Galen will get another attack of opportunity against them as you leave then.
Okay, yeah, don't give a shit. Hit me.
13 to hit.
That's my AC.
I was trying to hit with shocking grasp so they wouldn't get reactions, but
Yeah, that'll be 4
4
piercing damage against you. That shocking
Whatever.
grasp still is not enough
Yeah,
for the 15
so
to
yeah.
hit. It
Yeah,
just
no.
misses them.
fuck. I hate
And
this.
as you all begin running away,
Yeah.
at this point, Velveteen, roll a d4.
Ooh.
Is this for appendage I'm going to break?
And roll a
All
dexterity,
4.
roll a dexterity save as well.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
you saved
Alright,
it.
so, Velveteen. Your friends are beginning to run away at this point, and you get this next aim up. You're still a bit confused about the mess below as you shoot that distraction, unfortunately, getting you to hit a wrong spot. And as you get yanked forward, the grapple soon comes undone, and you just get your momentum carrying you forwards and then below with gravity. Well, 2 people are about to take some damage out of this.
Is this the roll to see who gets hit?
The guard, right? It's the guard, right?
Alright,
It's me, right?
15 total damage. Velveteen, you'll only take half of that for 7. As you and this comedy of errors find yourself tumbling down and landing on top of the watch member who just stabbed into Galen,
Yeah.
That
who
is
is not
comedy.
unconscious immediately from this great fall,
Hell
just
yeah.
down on the ground. And another one who seems to still be holding their head in pain, looking down, just yelling, "Stop that!" And just kind of like then eyes wide looking at your figure. Luckily you didn't land on anyone with your blades, just your front. But you stand up and the crowd around you gives a heavy berth as they look at you and go, "Oh fuck, it's the Lord of Blades. Oh fuck!" And I'm gonna run back into town now, afraid of a creature that a being who is well known to not like organic people.
Oh my god, it's the Lord of Blades, run!
I'm just still running. I didn't stop.
Yep, run out of town.
Mm-hmm.
How far is this guard away from me?
Like 15 feet.
15 feet, you say? I don't have the gun anymore. 'Cause... Do I ham it up to try to intimidate him?
How do you wish to do this? What do you want to do?
God damn it! I'm gonna roll poorly on this too. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna Indiana Jones this. I'm gonna shoot him. I don't care. Does that hit?
Yes, that will definitely hit. 22.
We're losing
Alright.
it.
And, are you aiming to kill?
No, I'll just incapacitate.
Okay. Alright, so with your gun, you kind of like just stand up, look at the guard who's freaked out for a second, and then shoot them with a glancing blow that just knocks them unconscious, both out of the damage they've taken as well as sheer fear at a legendary figure who just fell out of the sky and took out his compatriots in one blow.
Okay. Let's see. I guess try to be super stealthily and make my way towards my friends at this point, since climbing buildings is no longer an option.
Yeah, you can attempt to kind of like maneuver around in like the shadowy areas as well as find some other means to help you out. So roll stealth if you wish to.
Nice.
Alright, 20 will definitely be pretty sneaky. Yeah, we can also eventually, like, all of you in your own running kind of like joined in with some people eventually like find a corner, like an indent within the whole area that you can find go into and take a breather and a look around of your surroundings as pretty much out of feels like out of nowhere, Velveteen and his armor kind of like is right there now by all of you, also kind of like taking in the situation.
Jesus.
Ah, I stopped. No kidding.
Why would you say that?
I'm gonna start putting on my armor.
I'm gonna be honest with all of you. That was not planned. I goofed real bad.
I would be more impressed if it was planned.
That hurts,
Because
but I get it.
You fell from the sky.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
It was.
Any of you carrying a healing potion of some sort?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
Not currently on me.
How much longer is it before the Lord of Blades would be going in?
3.5, a little under 3.5 hours
And how long
until
does
you're
it take
supposed
to
to
get
meet
there?
up. You all believe like it'll be another hour and a half.
Hmm.
And we're supposed to meet up at the
You're supposed to meet up at some point
Inside.
inside. Okay.
Because he's going through the lava.
We could
Yep.
theoretically do another short rest.
I'm a little nervous about how much time we have to get into there. You know?
And I don't necessarily want to cast. I don't want to cast any healing stuff yet. Why didn't I freaking prepare other shit?
Listen, it'll be fine. We'll be okay for now.
At the moment,
Just don't bleed.
Yeah, just don't bleed.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ribs may be a bit bruised and
Nah, just keep them in there.
no blood so far.
Good.
Except for this. And then just like wipe it on something.
Yeah.
After 5 minutes, Twister will finally have his armor on. And
I'm gonna put on my normal clothes.
yeah.
Oh, you don't want to rock the crop top any longer?
No, absolutely not.
And Twister will hand Achaeus back the cloak.
I'll put it on. Well, yeah, I'll put it on. I'm sure that looks very weird with the illusion. Looks very odd.
Yeah, it just seems to clip through your body and then come out somewhere. It's like weird graphics in the video game.
Yeah.
You'll be able to
I'll,
fashion it together next to you. Unless you
yeah,
want to reuse it.
I'll disguise self to look normal again.
Alright. Alright, so you all see like this weird bit of a clipping issue go on, and then all of a sudden, oh, cape's gone.
Game's gone.
Alright, so you all just working your way through the tunnel now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Who has the highest perception?
Achaeus.
Chaos.
Achaeus.
Not me or Achaeus.
Not me.
What do you have?
You want to do it on 3, Brian?
1, 2, 3,
12.
13.
9.
Alright. And for this roll, do a perception, Twister, as you try to keep an eye on like the map as well as keep a lookout to make sure that you see where you're supposed to go.
I'm gonna cast guidance. Good job, idiot.
Whoa.
Good job. I don't care. 9 perception.
You try to keep an eye out for the area, and as you do, I'm kind of like looking at the map. Well, being hastily drawn, it might not be in your favor as well. It's just kind of like, wait, where's this mark here supposed to be? We make this turn already? Oh no! And eventually, you kind of like realize that you might have walked right past it and didn't even notice it, and you have to backtrack. We're gonna take another half hour of time off of this
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
before you kind of like circle around back and see where you're supposed to go. The area that you can see is kind of like hidden in a nook that you'd have to look at the right angle to even realize it's there with the mixture of shadows and the tunnel's workings. And when you look in there, you can see that there are indeed two kind of like bored-looking watch members who are in front of this, who are stationed near the entrance of this subsection of the tunnels. The space around them seems to be large enough that could fit two carts through side by side each other, has a 20-foot height to it as well. And lights made out of that use ever-burning flames continue along, dotted all across the area, providing illumination.
How much time do we have left? 2 hours now at this point?
3 hours right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hours. Okay.
What's our plan?
How
Wait,
far out are they?
From where you're all looking, they look to be about 60 feet out.
Maybe cause some sort of distraction. Have them come out here. Sneak by. They go in. No one's the wiser.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, we have met the issue again where we're going to try to be stealthy and you have put your armor back on.
Mm-hmm. It's not the best idea.
Yeah. So, I mean, we could cause a distraction, but then we'd have to. Then someone would be stuck out here with said distraction, more than likely.
Where we're at, are there like buildings around us?
No.
Are there
No.
people walking by as well?
There are some people who are still like running by all of you, but like coming down, there doesn't seem to be any people.
This is Lower Sharn. No one's really gonna care probably if they see a group of people attacking some guards. They're not gonna go run to the guards. They're probably not going to do that.
They probably don't
I
trust
doubt
them.
they would care.
They don't trust them to begin with.
Well, this is Lower Sharn, not the Cogs.
True.
This
But,
is
I
Lower
mean,
Sharn.
Yeah, exactly.
It's also
So
Lower
it's
Sharn.
Lower Sharn, so they probably would care even less.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying that our number one idea should just be like kill them and get through. But
when we don't have much of a better choice here.
I mean, we could try stealthing by. If it fails, oh well, we have to attack them.
it's hard to stealth through, an open hole. They're standing on either side of the thing. Unless, like, we go out of our way, steal a cart, someone that can talk well, is like, yes, I have a delivery. Oh, it's not on the schedule? How unfortunate. Blah, 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 blah. And then everyone else is hidden in the cart, and we go on rolling in. But then we would need a cart. We would need significantly more setup than we currently have.
We also do not have a ton of time.
Yes.
So
All right.
the most direct route might be the best route.
All right.
Oh my god, do I get to use my scythe?
Do we want to get closer before like
This
initiating?
is as close as we can get.
I mean, we can get closer to them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do we want to get closer before initiating beating them up? Or do we want to have a plan in place before we just...
Well, the plan's to attack, isn't it?
I mean,
But we could strategically
closer.
use abilities to attack them and not just run at them.
since someone can go, how dark is it here?
Yeah, how dark is it here?
It goes
question.
between bright lights and dim light.
Is it dim enough to trigger the thing that the thing can do?
No, that needs to be in darkness.
Darkness. Ugh, miserable.
Ugh. Does anyone have any special abilities there? able to use from a distance that might help us off the bat?
Nope.
I could make one of them start screaming. Is that helpful?
That might be helpful. It will startle them quite a bit, maybe disorient them a little bit
What
and get closer.
if I got closer and I used minor illusion to make a noise further back behind them to distract them and make them look or possibly go in?
You'd need to be a lot closer, right?
Yes, I do need to be a lot closer.
That is the harder part of the matter.
Yes.
I mean, you can make the noise 30 feet out and have them move closer towards us.
Yeah, I could do that. But what
could.
noise would it be to the, so they don't automatically go, oh, there's something suspicious about that because that's not a sound that should be there.
Could you maybe do in a voice of another god reporting in, like shouting towards them? You know,
They might not believe that since they have those stones in their helmets that they communicate between.
it's a very good point.
I could just try to, from a distance, execute them. Both.
Like,
You're gonna have to go back.
I'll be right back.
Do what now?
I could just try to deal with the matter here from a distance. If I hit both of them, theoretically, I could do enough damage to them to potentially deal with the matter. Render them unconscious without really noticing.
Go for it.
Theoretically. Or if not, then we have to
Theoretically,
have a fight anyway.
Well, we're gonna have a fight anyways, I think, at this point, so.
It's worth trying. We might as well risk it for the biscuit.
I mean, if that's the matter we want, I can do it from here. I don't know if you all want to position yourselves closer in case this does work out into something more unfortunate. Also, do we want me to kill them or do we want me to just render them?
We might as well just. Well,
I don't really want to.
I don't think we should straight up kill them.
And especially if they haven't, if they don't notice who we are.
they haven't truly done anything towards us, so might as well
Yeah.
render them unconscious. Maybe
And
we'll
look at
hide.
them. They're just really unhappy to be on shift right now.
Yeah, we could just hide the bodies, if anything.
We could also take their armor.
That's true.
We could also take their armor. This is very true. So go ahead and try this ability, and we'll be in any positions that we need to be in. Achaeus, do you need to move forward?
I would like to be close. I would prefer close combat.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of range.
What about you, Twisted? Do you need to get any closer?
No.
Okay, I'll move up
Okay.
slightly. I'll move up like maybe like. Well, I'll move up like however far Achaeus wants to move up.
I'm going to use this guy's self to turn into to look like a guard again
All
and
right.
start approaching. But I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna start approaching. Just so I can get close before Galen uses his ability.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast guidance on Galen.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
All right.
And then I could also use Toll the Dead.
Is there like when Galen uses ability, would we know they're using the ability? Like,
Oh, you will know.
well, I mean, like,
You'll
so,
know
like-
what I'm doing.
so like Galen will like physically like a bright light or something will come from them as they're doing it.
Theoretically, yes.
Okay, so when that happens, when that moment happens, I'll go ahead and move up like 20 feet stealthily.
Okay.
Cool. I'm twin casting Chaos Bolt, targeting both
Oh.
of those guards.
That sounds so fucking cool. Holy shit.
Chaos Bolt is so cool.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
So,
so that's my plan.
so Galen's just staying where he is, right?
Yep, I got a
Mhm.
range
With-
of 120
okay.
feet, so I
With-
can hit him.
With Twister.
Okay. So Achaeus, you start approaching in this illusory guard form, and as you do, like the other guards will notice you as well, and one of them will hail out, "Name and rank. What are you doing here?"
I won't say anything. I'll just keep going closer.
And with a natural 20 on their perception check on this,
Oh, good.
very quickly, with the silence, they're going to realize something is amiss and notice how your body isn't fully interacting with the ground around you.
You're clipping.
Yeah, I'm glad.
You're clipping.
And they're
You're
going
lagging
to,
a little bit.
both guards are going to start pulling their spears at the ready and
As they do
just kind of
that.
like go to. I
I'm
need
gonna pull out my
an,
scythe. I'm gonna pull out my scythe.
let's get an initiative check. That there won't be actual combat because these are guards.
I mean,
Damn, get fucked cards.
yeah.
Oh, we're all doing initiative?
Yes, to see who's able to go at what point. As the guards are getting ready, they have a 9 on their initiative. Twister with
Oh.
a 7, a Chaos a 2, Velveteen a 17, and Galen an 8. Velveteen's up first.
Okay, so
That
do
was
I?
working for me?
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I can't do anything. It's on Galen.
Okay.
Hold
I guess
action?
Galen was
Yeah, you know
holding
what?
something,
I
right?
was holding my I was just gonna I was just gonna do it point blank before even Achaeus started approaching.
Alright, then I'll
But-
actually give this to you first.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay.
As you should. So 2 chaos bolts. Hopefully one of them hits. Wait, both of them hit ideally. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
One of
they're-
them will just be
They're
dead
dead.
for sure.
Okay.
I'm trying not to kill them.
Okay,
Um,
then there we can. Oh god, but that is also.
That is a lot of damage, so that one might just kill them. Let's see the other one.
No, you're going
Um,
for unconsciousness. I'll
Also,
say.
I did roll both 8s on the same number, so the chaotic energy leaps from a target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet of it. So
Oh,
this one's
yeah.
gonna get hit twice, I guess, by the twin spell chaos bolt and then the chaos bolt that's jumping off of the other one. Right? Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, let me just roll
God.
another chaos
damn.
bolt. That's a 24 to hit.
That's a 7
Um,
damage there.
Yeah.
And they're also taking damage from the other one too, right?
And they were taking damage from the other one, but I have to roll to hit again for it. That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, so you all see the guards realize something is wrong, go to get ready, and Galen just releases these chaos bolts that strike into them, one bouncing off one and hitting the other one and like just they fall down immediately.
Can I
Just
go check
crumple
if they're dead?
Yeah, Velveteen moves like 10 feet or so and sees this like, I don't think we need to worry about them.
Can I go check if they're dead?
Like a medicine check.
I'm also gonna check and see if they're dead.
Yes. Medicine check. Ah.
They might be.
Alright. Okay,
Well,
both
maybe-
of you kind of like go to different guards and kind of like Case and Twister go and kind of like check their pulses, look at their eyes and like lift off the eyelids to make sure that there's actually something going on. And yeah, they're alive. They just might be out of it for a while.
Okay,
Damn.
cool.
That probably bought us enough time.
Yeah. Nice.
What armor are they currently wearing?
They're wearing chain shirts right now,
Chain shirts. Is it?
and they have
are
a shield with like the Watch's insignia.
Are they fully covered?
Yeah, they got like, they have
Like,
the
is there no
chain
skin
shirts as
showing?
well as some leggings and sleeves that have like bits of metal plating stitched in with cloth.
So there's like no skin showing, not even from the helmet.
They don't have a helmet.
Fuck. Well, that's gonna. I might as. I'm. Chain shirt. Yeah, there's no reason for me to take it then. Okay. If it can't cover me entirely up, then there's no reason.
Oh, yeah, of course. Why would I be kidding? I had a plan.
I mean, nothing against you. It's just, I was
Wasn't
not
impressive.
expecting it to be so instant and devastating, but Kudos
fact
to
is-
you for handling the issue. We appreciate it.
I went to school for quite some time.
Paid off. I'll lose trauma club hours.
All right, I told you that in confidence.
Now, do we want to, look back? Do we want to move these bodies?
Oh, 100% we want to drag them
Yes.
out of,
Yeah.
the main thoroughfare.
Alright, yeah, you just kind of like shift these bodies over to the sides, out of sight, out of mind. And you can begin your trek down the tunnel. The tunnel itself, you can see it as looks like it was another one that was paved in a man-made fashion. It's very even and symmetrical around the board. And you notice that there doesn't seem to be anyone patrolling the area itself during your travels here. At some odd spots you'll find like empty and broken boxes that seem to have been tossed to the wayside. And I'd say Galen is able to also notice that all of you seem to be indeed heading further downwards. Continuing along, someone roll another d20 for me.
It's one of you three.
I can do it.
Yeah, I've already rolled a d20.
Okay, 4.
4.
Stone famously rolls well.
Oh,
In this case, yes.
I'm trying my best.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, you're able to make another some good progress down here. And this was mentioned as being a spot that cargo was seemed to be brought in and out of, and you don't really see any of that work going on in your hour-and-a-half travel. What you do see, finally coming to the end, is a metal doorway that's 20 feet wide and 20 feet up. It's currently closed and shuttered right now. At the other end, there is no guard outside of the watch.
Oh, you know what would have been cool? We should have taken one of those sending stones.
Well, they didn't have helmets, right? So they didn't have them like integrated in their helmets.
None of them had like sending
They
stones
pulled them
integrated
out.
into their helmets. They just had like the actual stone in their hands.
Oh well.
Yeah, but then we would like be on we'd be on guard comms. Gross.
I don't want to talk to them. I don't know them.
A cab. Anyway.
So these doors are shuttered and appear like locked or something.
Yes, they are currently closed.
I mean, I can pick them if we would like me to.
Go for it.
Is there...
I could also check them for traps.
I was about to say.
You could
Let me do
also
that first.
I'm gonna guide you.
Thank you. Yeah. Checking for traps is just a thieves' tools check as well, right?
That's
It's
investigation.
Investigation. Right. Yes.
Oh, I have thieves tools.
Investigation.
Huh. I didn't know that.
I will look for the things.
Also,
I will
Tinker's
use my
tools.
thing. 15.
Okay, 15. You don't understand. This doesn't seem to be trapped at all.
Oh, lovely.
Think about it like this is an area that's way out of the way.
No one
That's-
should have even gotten this far.
Yeah.
Why would they trap it? Yeah. Is it locked though?
It is not locked. It is just shut right now.
Okay. So I
Oh.
don't need to pick it. I pick the lock to lock it.
Oh
Unlock
no!
it.
Time to go inside. Wait a minute. What is this magic?
Aha, I pranked them. The door is locked now.
You goofed me. You goofed me good.
And they forgot their keys inside.
Haha.
Can I like listen into the door? Can I hear any movement happening behind it?
What's your passive perception?
9.
Okay, 9.
Can I... Yeah.
You kind of like listen in,
Seems my little elf ears.
You can hear that there is some shuffling.
No. They're
A
having
lot
dance
of
party.
the most you get is sounds of something brushing against metal. Metal
Something-
bars, maybe metal flooring. There's a weird ringing.
What if we knocked?
That sounds.
What if we not?
That sounds like a bad idea.
We ding
Sounds
dong
like a
ditch them.
Velveteen idea.
We're gonna ding dong ditch them. They'll come to the door and be like, "Who's there?" And we'll be like, not us.
Who's there? The Lord of
No.
Blades?
Waterblade too.
That's a way to get in.
I mean, my assumption is that it's some kind of beast or something in a cage behind the door.
Oh,
That is my
Oh,
Can
recommendation.
I
Lord.
put my ear up to the? Can I put my ear up to the shuttered?
Yeah,
Door.
she'll hear the same thing on the other side.
Yeah, sounds about right.
just like the
Just
imagery of a
ease.
case putting his
Yeah.
ear against it. It's like,
You actually
I
do
don't
have
hear
improved hearing, don't you?
I do have. I actually might not.
What is improved? Oh,
Um,
never mind. It's a stupid question. Improves your hearing. You hear behind things.
Well, it's not like a feat. I don't
Okay.
actually think I have improved hearing because I'm a
That's
Okay.
Fiera.
wild.
That's more of a Makote thing, I think.
What's improved?
wild,
hearing, he
honestly.
says?
I'll have to look. I'm pretty sure, but I'll have to look at the thing again.
Can I stealthily try to open this door? Do
Okay.
you want me to roll stealth?
Nah, you've all been rolling a lot already. I'll go ahead and just say
I
that
can do
you're
it
able to
again.
kind of like lift it up a bit. You can hear a bit of a rolling, like, hearing a real rolling of the garage door or something like that. Kind of like peek around at the floor, make sure there's no one right in front of you, no feet moving about. And then kind of like lift it up higher so that way you're able to get locked in place and move everyone in. Within the vicinity that is underneath here, it is entirely, it is very dark down here. You are effectively in dim light in most spaces with some that count as darkness. Small bits of light barely peek on through from above as you see it kind of like peer through iron grates in the ceiling. On the floor itself, you see that there are 5 cages made with iron bars surrounding them, going from this metal floor to the ceiling proper. And like seated within each of these, you can see there are a variety of wild animals, magical and otherwise. Extremely large white-furred cats seem to be kind of like clustered together in one. You can see that there is something that seems to be a mixture of a lion with snakes for tails. There's some bears held in one spot, tigers in another, and in the last of these bars, it is currently empty. Around you is
right.
sorry.
I was right.
I'll also say that you feel that it is extremely warm in here, as if you just walked into an oven about to raise in temperature.
How much time is there left until we have to meet the Lord of Blades?
Currently, you have 1.5 hours of
Okay,
moving around this place.
we're making good time.
I'll also say that within the space there are several shutters that are shut tight along both the floor as well as on the sides. And you can also see that there is one single doorway that leads elsewhere.
Are there any guards in here?
No.
Okay.
The animals, though, seeing you all approach, began roaring and yelling and screaming at all of you. Some of them kind of like banging against the bars with their paws or their faces and just letting out these roars of anger and pain.
Does calm emotions work on animals?
I think it does.
If it says
Also-
creatures,
I mean, my telepathic speak, it says humanoids.
Hmm.
I can speak telepathically with one of them.
okay.
Which one looks the most friendly?
That's up to you to decide.
I mean, what is there one that's not like yelling at us?
Oh no, they're all angry.
Okay. I
I'm
want one of
looking
the
at them, you
cats.
can see that there are like old wounds that are in all of these animals' bodies as well.
I want one of the cats.
Okay.
I want one that has kind of like a floppy little ear. I'm gonna go. Hello. We're not here to hurt you or anything. Is there any way that you could point us in the right direction? You're,
Strange.
imagine, you
one.
are a cat. Oh,
Food.
hello.
Food.
Oh.
Get over here. Let me eat.
Oh, they want to eat us.
Well-
let's not let that happen.
That's understandable. Tortured animals.
Yes. Is there any way that we could provide them with some kind of food? We should have thought of that. We should have. Where are those guys? We left them an hour and a half ago.
Where are those
No, we left them a half hour ago. We can go back, grab them, come back over
No.
here. We would have a half hour left.
Yes, the guards that we purposely did not try to kill, let's feed them to the animals.
I was just a suggestion. I don't want.
Um,
I care more about these animals than I do those gods.
Okay, I can't argue.
Yeah.
Can I head up to the shuttered doors and like listen and see if there's anything on the other side?
This time make a perception check.
Listen, we all like climb and get out of the
Guidance on
way.
Myself.
Let them loose.
Alright.
14.
14. Okay, Twister. Now, like giving this bit of a guidance underneath your breath and then moving up close to it to understand what's going on. You can feel intense heat, not quite at the point of burning you, as you kind of like go up against all this metal flooring, metal wall. And as you do and kind of like have your ear against, you just hear some bubbling before it gets too warm and uncomfortable for you, and you have to bring your face back off.
Just bubbling?
Yes.
Yeah. It's shuttered, and the walls are keeping it closed.
Yes.
Should probably just go through the normal door, I would assume.
Yeah, I would assume so too.
But these animals are losing their shit, and I would like to free them.
Do we want to listen to see if there's anyone on the other side of that door?
Probably.
Pretty sure if there were.
I would. I mean, they might just be ignoring the animals.
That's
But
true.
This is probably a normal occurrence that happens.
I would like to free the animals. They'd be a fun distraction. However, not while we're in the room.
Yeah.
I don't know how we would free them not in the room. Unless
true.
someone grappling hooks up. You know, that you open the thing and grappling hook up into the ceiling as they go
How tall is the
wild.
ceiling?
The ceiling is 15 feet up, and as you're kind of like measuring the space out, you can hear metallic whirring coming from one of the cages. As above, the floor just opens up, sliding inwards, as the cage for the bears is lifted up, and you can see them kind of like, these three bears just kind of like pour over each other, kind of like move around and frantic with the sudden movement before they're brought up, and you can hear some cheering from above.
We're under the pit.
So 6 sons of bitches.
So we have to free the rest of the animals before they get sent up
Yes.
there too.
let's
Sorry,
go.
bears.
Sorry, bear.
Let's head up to the door. Listen in. Can I see if I hear anything?
Alright. I'll go with your previous perception check on this as well. And you don't really hear anything on the other side. You can hear a bit of like the cheering from above still, but outside doesn't seem to be too much movement or anything from what you can tell. This is also another thick metal door right in front of you as well, though. So it might be dampening any noise on the other side.
Yeah. Anyone want to try seeing if they see if there's anyone in there? Because I'm not hearing anything, but it's a thick door.
I mean,
I can try.
I'm willing to try to listen, but I can't guarantee that I will do a good.
Do a good stealth.
Do a good listen, more like.
I'll try my best.
Or are we stealthing
I'll-
inside? Is that what you're saying?
Stealth.
I mean, I'm content to stealth inside.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't want to try to listen in.
No.
Yeah. I heard nothing. So, and I'm not really great at stealthing, so.
There's also someone in the stealth suit.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
don't know if it's bright
but
light
that's
in there.
only yeah. That's depending on the lighting.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Galen.
Are you proficient in stealth? Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I guess I'm stealthing.
yeah.
All right, off I go.
Da da da.
Da da da. Here I go. Oh,
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Alright, a
Yeah.
14.
Let's hope the cheering masks it a bit.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Alright, so you're opening the door, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Quite.
Alright, kind of like looking around, trying to find like how to even open up in the first place. Eventually find a button and press that, and watch the door lift itself up with a bit of a noise to it. And you see on the other side is... Oh, the hallway on the other side looks kind of familiar to you, Galen, as it matches a lot of the decorations you saw in the office building. It has a very sterile, kind of like tiled flooring as well as just tan colored walls along the spot. And you don't really see any guards on the other side.
Do I see like where the elevator is?
No, you don't see an elevator nearby. All you have are some stairs.
I'm just gonna like immediately turn around and go. We loose the animals into the office building.
Yeah, you got me. Yeah,
Into the Cannith house.
I mean,
Yes.
that would work, yeah.
yeah.
We just have to make sure
I like
that
this
they
idea.
go that way without killing us.
Yes.
That's the the bot. I guess we
Well,
could
we
explore
could-
more to make sure it actually goes to there and not doesn't go
Yeah.
to where all the Warforged are prisoner. But that's the plan.
Yes.
It works for
I
me.
agree.
We'll keep this plan in our back pocket for later because I like it. But
Yes. Off we go. Oh, I'll go at least. I don't know if
can
you'll.
go.
I'll go.
I'll
Here we
follow.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do it stealthily? Or...
Probably.
yeah,
Okay.
Let me cast guidance on myself.
or as well as it's gonna go.
Oh, still shouldn't be. Fuck. Oh, fuck. 9.
Off we go.
Alright,
This is a
12
group
and I'm-
stealth thing, right, Nate?
Yeah, this is the group stealth thing.
Okay.
Am I
You're
rolling again, or am I using my same one?
That's what I was asking because I was like, I 18 and then like 9. I was like, a group stealth, right?
Teacher, please curve the grade.
Am I rolling again or no?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
All right, walking up the stairs. You only need to go up one floor before these ones end,
Mhm.
and you see a swinging door. Peering
Like,
through there,
Okay.
you can find a large open space about 40 feet long and 30 feet wide. There are 12 doorways that seem to. There are 12 identical doors that are on either side, as well as two larger doors. One that looks to be. That's another, like, thick metal door, but has no way of opening it on this side.
Mm.
As well as another one that can. That is also another thick metal door, but can be opened, it looks like, if you wish to. In this space as well, there are a variety of lockers in between the doors, as well as a couple benches and weapon racks. Seated along in this spot, not noticing your presences at the moment, are four Warforged, who look to be very gloomy and downcast. Some of them holding weapons in hand and just staring at the large door that can be opened in front of them. And one who you can see is just kind of like keeping to themselves, almost hugging themselves, and with a bit of a rocking back and forth.
Time for prison break.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing?
I
We
mean, we're
just
freeing
letting them
them.
go.
Yeah. Hey. Psst. Hey.
Friends, do you not? Hello? Psst,
Hi.
over here.
Yo, what about talking with one of them telepathically?
Oh.
Who are you?
No.
Well,
What the?
it's okay.
Are you? Oh, I don't know why you came here. If you also had debts, but trust me, this is not the place to go. The money's not worth it.
Well, yeah, that's why we're getting you out. How many of you are there?
Depending on
Is it?
how things go out there, there's just the four of us, maybe six.
Yikes.
Are there
Well.
people out there right now?
Mm-hmm.
It
The
just got
bears.
sent in a minute ago.
Who's fighting the bears currently?
So, okay. Do we want to go out there and in the middle of a big fight and try to save those two?
No.
Where everyone will see us. Okay, great, cool, valid, but you
Cookie
know,
fresh.
not the exact answer I was looking for. But all right.
I want
What-
to, but I know it's not
If
feasible.
you want to, go for
I know
it,
it's
but
not
I'm
feasible.
There's a way out. I mean, are we just telling them like how to get out? Is that our plan here, besties?
Give them the option if they want to get back
Stay.
at these people.
Yeah, stay with us. But can I do a medicine check to see how they're looking,
Yes.
Nate?
You don't need to. All of these Warforged are extremely banged up. You can see indentations in some of their, some of the metallic parts of their bodies, large bits of rust and like scratch marks throughout what's shown of them. They've been through a lot.
We're getting you out of here.
No, you're not.
Why do you
Okay.
think
And
that?
There is
why?
no way out here. I don't
How do we
know
get
how
in?
you got in here, but
I mean,
you didn't come through the big door like us. But if you came from below, then that's especially a no-go.
Why?
Oh, because you try to enter from there, you'll just get burned.
That's
mean,
but isn't there the other entrance that we already took?
the one that we just came in that
Yeah.
goes through the area
The
with the
animal
caged
enclosure.
animals.
There's no one currently near.
That might be the entrance that our other compatriots coming from.
The lava.
I'm not sure about. What do you mean, other compatriot?
I mean, Velveteen's wearing the Lord of Blaze outfit.
That is true.
Oh, right. It is
Yeah.
I, my friends, the Lord of Blaze.
Oh my
We're
god.
bleeding.
Don't
Are
Why
we
are you
really
dramatic
gonna
about
lie
it?
to
No,
them?
no, we're not.
Okay.
This is idiotic. I'm a person under here. The actual Lord of Blades is on their way here to rescue you.
The Lord of Blades is in Sharn? Is that real?
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
We're
We
gonna.
might as
So-
well stay here and hope that we survive long enough. Again, don't go downstairs. If you don't have the authorization, it won't go well.
We literally went through it, though.
Yeah, we literally came from downstairs.
It's easier to get in than out.
I mean,
Going back through that door without the authorization just opens the shutters. You'll
Oh,
burn us all.
so we
Ah,
can't go back
button.
through that way.
No, the animals.
If we
Well, the
that's why.
shutters get burned.
If we try to get out through there, the
It's
shutters
just not
open up and the
gonna
lava
lava.
comes in.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to find some card or something to get verification to go back through.
What if we didn't just let the lava spill in?
Death.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like flood the building.
All right. Well, inconvenient.
Yeah.
So that's
To
not
say
where
the
the
least.
Lord of Blades is coming through at.
No, he's coming through the
Lava
entrance.
somewhere. But
I mean, yeah. So theoretically, that door, because the lava has to come from somewhere, so it's probably underneath the water wheel there. How that door is going to open? A mystery, unless we trigger the thing to open.
and we kill all the
We kill all the animals, or we let our new associate die and drown in lava.
But what's the
Theoretically.
guarantee? What's the guarantee that that even goes there?
I don't know. That's the mystery, isn't it? How long do these bouts usually last?
This one's probably just about over.
Should
And
head
then-
back
The
this
door hasn't
way.
opened yet.
And when the door opens, you have to head out there, the four of you.
We're up next. Been here for a few months myself. Almost worked off my tits, but if I can survive today, I'm out. I can't
What's
save
her
this.
name?
I'm Foxhead.
Ah. Yeah.
You're the carpenter.
I mean, if they're looking for four people to fight. More four people.
And give away that we're here immediately.
Yeah, we can't.
I mean, what are we
I
going
can
to do
help
here?
them.
We're trapped, in this room. I presume there's no other way out of here. Aside from down the way we came, or through when
There's
we win.
another doorway that we could go through that has a button.
What does that one lead?
Eight.
Wait, which doorway are you talking about?
There's a doorway that we could enter through, right?
Yeah,
There's a doorway that we can't enter through, and there's a doorway we can enter through.
Yeah, the one.
You just came from. Okay.
Yeah, the third one you all came from. There's the one that doesn't have a way to open it that you can see on this side, and the other one where the Warforged gladiators here are. Oh, we're looking at and waiting for their doom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So either we have no options aside from go out there. I could try to open one of the doors, but I don't know how well that's going to go for us.
What if?
How far away is the door that they're all looking at?
10 feet?
Can I like put my head up to the door and see if I hear anything?
you hear a mixture of cheers and jeers.
Good to know.
As there's, so as you can hear a voice that's familiar to one of you who's not listening right now, just kind of like go out. And that, my fine folks, has been another fine spectacle here. Oh, unfortunate about the mess, but soon, when all this is cleaned up, we'll go ahead and get the next show out for all of you.
Is there any other door here?
Just the three
well,
that were
there's-
mentioned.
And then you also said that there are 12 doors, like, lining this.
Oh yeah, there are those 12 identical doors, yes.
What about these doors? Are these your holding rooms?
Those are the best, they're willing to provide us for space here. One of the other Warforged will speak up.
All right.
Can I look to see if there's any way to open up the door that we can't go through?
What's the plus to your investigation, the bonus?
0, flat 0.
There is no way you'll be able to. You can keep on looking over it, but you do not see any viable way out.
Okay.
Like, you can't find any bit where you can try to make some grip. It's just completely sealed tight. There's no handles, there's no buttons around here. No levers, nothing.
Would a +3 be able to
No.
potentially? No. Okay. Had to try.
This is a very high DC one.
I figured as much.
One of the Warforged you just spoke up once ago. Thanks for all of you trying to come here to save us. It does mean something to know that kind of stuff like us could still be worth saving by someone, but looks like you got yourselves into a death trap yourselves.
It's only a death trap if we lose.
You're planning to go out there.
Oh, 100%. You're really going to sit in here and let these people that we've come here to save die.
I want to find some other way, but if we go out there, we're immediately showing off that we're here, and we're gonna be playing right into their hands. What are they gonna, what we're gonna win, and they're just gonna let us walk out?
Oh, of course not.
And what do you think we'll do from there? After
I don't know.
Say we win, what will we do?
Well, they already have us in their hands. Why not just keep us here at this point?
We're already trapped. We have help coming in sometime. Either we let 4 innocent people die, or we, I don't know, step up and actually try to, save the day.
And I'm sorry, but even if my pact with my god behooves me to stay here, I'm not letting these people die.
All right, I'll go with you.
Velveteen?
Velveteen will reach for his gun, reload it, and then just spin it with his hand, and then cock it. Well, not the way I thought this would go, but we can't let these folks here die. Ready when you are.
I mean, we'll be ready whenever those doors open. At least we know some of the things that we could go up against. Since they were downstairs. We could go try to open the door, trigger the lava to flood, kill all the creatures that are within. They let us in. They try to summon a creature up to come get us. Then nothing comes because everything in there is dead.
We could.
And then we have power in the center of everything.
You know what they could do, though?
Mm-hmm.
Looks over at the 4 Warforged.
True. Very true.
the poor we're forged in, and force us to fight.
What's it like out there? Are they protected by glass?
There. It's a large space to fight on metal grates. Some traps hidden about the space.
Hmm.
The lava surrounds the area to add another hazard as we're a bit sunken below. They only let in enough to keep it down, but just in case of emergency, they can open the walls and let some more flood in.
Good.
But raised up high above are the audience seats.
Mm-hmm. How high above? I'm looking for a number less than 60.
59 and a half feet.
Perfect.
Haha!
I swear I had this written down. Okay. They're 50 feet up at the lowest.
We can get up there.
How would we get up there?
I point at the grappling hook.
Hmm.
The audience seats aren't exactly opened up, they're sealed as well. It's a thick glass.
Glasses. We can deal with it. I mean, really, I assume you've tried everything to get out of here, and there's no better suggestions.
Oh, why would we try to do something? That would just be immediate execution. I don't know what we got ourselves into, and this we thought it was just simple, easy money.
Yeah.
Can we go the way back?
You can head back into the animal room.
Oh, we're allowed to go back to the animal room?
Well, near it. As you were told, trying to open the way back in without authorization will flood the place with lava.
The animal room with lava.
As well as beyond that,
Down the stairs. The area
all
down
the
the stairs.
downstairs will be flooded.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we can't even do that.
No. It's no chance of escape. It is meant to immediately kill you.
There is another way. Bang down the door.
With the amount of time we have.
So it sounds like the only option is to go out and fight and see what happens. I don't like the idea, but there's not really much else we can do.
I mean, if they had caught us in the streets, like they had tried to many a time, this is probably where we're going to end up regardless. We're just expediting the process. And then hopefully we can find a way out of it. We just have to not just fight.
We have to think.
I'm famously bad at.
Famously bad at.
I guess I'm famously good at
So it's a
thinking.
detective?
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's the wizard detective?
Yeah.
Isn't thinking literally your thing?
You know what?
I mean,
I'm being
I
bullied
guess that's
here
the
on this
point.
day. I've said my ideas.
So we go out, we assess the arena, and with what we have currently, we try to see if we can find a different way out through there.
Mm-hmm.
And we cause a little bit of chaos in the
In the interim.
meantime.
Yes. We
Uh,
could.
A dinging is heard along the walls. And then a voice intrudes upon here, echoing a bit through the room. Fighters, get ready. You have a minute to prepare.
All right,
What can I
Let's
cast
go.
in 1 minute?
I'm gonna cast Sky Self.
What do you
Make myself
disguise
look like a
yourself?
warforged.
Okay.
Can I make myself look like a beat up warforged?
Certainly. What's everyone doing then?
I'm gonna like cast prestidigitation to like make myself kind of like get like freshen up a little bit. Just like make myself look a bit like better and more put together.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll ritual cast the dice. No, wait, no, that's 10 minutes. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, you guys go out there. I'll sit here for 10 minutes.
Yeah, have fun, besties. Um,
Are there weapon lockers? Are there anything cool in them?
Yeah, like maybe
Let's
maybe
like speed loot.
maybe some potions, Nate. Maybe like one potion. You know?
Oh, there are no
Maybe.
potions.
Okay, maybe like a big old like bazooka, or a
No.
machine gun,
No,
There's
you're
a
not
or
gonna.
like
gun.
Uh,
I'm
the
looking for a squirt gun.
or a skirt gun,
the lockers and all the other like racks and stuff have a few shields to them, as well as arm blades, swords, axes, daggers, and arcane focuses.
Ooh.
What's an arcane focus? I don't know what that is.
something that spellcasters can use to cast their spells through.
Oh. Okay.
Twister's arcane focus is his holy symbol.
Interesting. I'll go ahead and take a shield. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and take a shield.
Single dagger. This is mine.
This is my dagger, and I like it, and it is mine.
Yeah.
How many fighters do they want for this? 4?
They just said fighters.
You're all gonna go out together, I assume, for this next bout.
However, yeah, we have to.
So 4. I mean,
It could be all fighters.
it could be 8. I don't necessarily want to. Where would you feel more in danger? In here, while we're causing chaos out there, or out there on the field with us?
Out there.
All right. I'm gonna go up to just 2 of them, and I'm gonna use Emboldening Bond. I was gonna save it for us, but I want to keep these guys alive.
Yeah. Was it out there that they would feel like in more
Out
danger?
there,
or
they
would
would feel more in
safer?
danger.
Oh,
So,
never mind. Never
yeah.
mind. No, then I'm not. I'm not.
Cool. Yeah, y'all
Oh,
can
you-
stay in here then. We're,
You feel
we're
more
good.
danger out there? Okay,
Okay,
you come
come
with us
with us.
still.
No,
Okay, then no. Never mind.
you all stay here, and we will deal with the matter.
We'll be back, and we can
Yeah.
enjoy a cup of tea. No.
All right.
Hope Tones made it out okay.
I assume Tones was the lava explosion.
Yeah, but hopefully they were able to get away.
Yeah. I hope so.
You hear?
This,
Oh, go ahead.
this is gonna be a little corny, but I've appreciated the company of you all.
That sounds like something you say at the end when you're about to die. So don't do that.
You hear the gears in the entrance to the Colosseum turn before hearing the sounds of hydraulics just kind of like release, and the door swings open, and you can all see outside the source of the light from before. A metal grated area. That's like a square platform that is kind of like seemingly hanging on top of lava. There are chains connected to some column bases that go into the ceiling, which lies 300 feet above you all. In some areas, there are some spiked flooring, as well as closed off pits that you can assume is where the animals are released into. Blood spatters are along the area. Who knows how much was humanoid and how much was animal. And kind of like looking out through the space, you can see indeed, and closed off, glass sealed spaces where there seems to be a bit of a mist clinging on the inside as if the interior is much cooler than the hot exterior. There are dozens of people in well-tailored suits, wearing masquerade like ball masks over their faces, as they just look down and clap, applause, and cheer, waiting. As you hear a voice, kind of like as you hear the voice of Josa D'Cannith speak over through some stone. And for this next bout, we have a surprise for you all. Here, finding their way for the first time, we have a group that's filled with experienced fighters never before seen here. Get ready for the great show of blood and sport before you. Come on in.
All right.
I'm doing one of those like excited like sport run-ins where like you're like running like waving and you're like full of energy and shit. Like the sport people do.
I'll ham it up a little bit. I'll throw some kisses
Yeah.
to the ground.
Yeah, ham it up.
I'll just take my scythe out and just kind of dramatically walk in.
Your
I'm
scythe
the
would just
brooding
appear
I'll
out of
join
thin air.
that.
pretty
The
I'll
much.
dramatically
brooding
like spryly jump in. Like,
I will also say, for
go
Chaos,
team.
as you summon your scythe and kind of like twirl it around, some blood splatters off of the blade. Coagulated, and who knows how old it is. Probably only a few
Oh.
hours.
I'm gonna, as
Interesting.
I'm like running around and jumping up and going like, go team, whatever. I'm gonna touch Velveteen and I'm gonna touch Galen and I'm casting a Boldening Bond.
You do like high fives as you go past.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Start a one-person wave.
It's like those mascots that are like, I'm
Yeah.
doing that.
We're mascots. We get a t-shirt cannon. Blast a hole in the glass with the t-shirt cannon.
There's our chance.
And with as you kind of like all do that, you hear like chuckling mixed in with some of the applause from the crowd, and
they
then
like
that bit of like laughter from Josa as well. Well, with that, how about we get the show? And he's cut off as you see like a bit of a bubbling from the lava, as just kind of like climbing up on top, molten Fernian lava just kind of like dripping off of them, leaving red hot marks on their metallic armor, is Orem, and like his lava-proof armor. He kind of like quickly examines the area, and just says to y'all, "Let's get this show on the road."
Did he motherfucker set us up, didn't he?
No.
Okay.
And then he's going to go ahead and aim at the audience booth where Josa is standing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go! Cause some chaos!
And
Oh,
that'll
he's
be the
shooting?
end of the session.
Woo!
Can you, Brian, leave it in chat that we have Emboldening Bond for next
Mhm.
time, just in case we
For 10
forget.
minutes.
Alright, hope everyone had fun today. Get ready for some pulp action kind of like deal going on now.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck these people up.
Yeah.
Watch, we go up there, my wife's up there.
Honey, this is where you've been.
This is where all of our money's gone.
Darling, what the fuck? I have a problem, okay?
Oh no.
Gambling on Death battles.
Your son there is there as
Carmelina,
well.
now.
Your son's there as well. Yeah, kill him. My boy.
No, not the boy.
Alright.
My therapist is also there. Just like, what the fuck? Remember when you were
Your therapist
fighting?
there.
Work out your
Therapist said, no,
aggressions.
that tracks.
Mom, is
Like
that
walking
you?
it's gonna be our therapy session next time. Like, wow, you were kind of a bitch out there.
Everybody. Wait, is that Tones? Ah.
Alright, but yeah, thank you all for joining me here today.
Do we level up?
No. No.
Fuck, what do you mean?
Please, I can use some healing, please.
Did you see how I just decimated those 2 guards?
Yeah. You see
Yeah,
how I
you're good
decimated
then.
those other 2 guards?
Yeah, because of how well you both did, you don't level up now.
No, but I don't. I need more spell slots.
Same.
No, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Whatever you're about to face, it'll be fine. So
Not
thank
sweat
you
it
The
on
for...
me.
lion with a fucking snake for a tail? Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna go great.
Yeah, you'll deal with the Manticore easily.
Yeah, sure.
We'll
Okay.
need to assume that he's not going to just throw everything at us.
Oh yeah, all of them,
What?
all at once.
No.
Oh, we're gonna fight the cat that I have a telepathic bond with right now. Be like, bestie, no!
Cat's gonna come
No,
out.
you're being mauled.
Yeah, Cat's gonna come out talking shit too.
Mayday, no!
Meow meow, motherfucker. I'm like, died for talking cat. I have a telepathic
Hey,
bond with.
listen, those 5 hit points are gonna come in so handy.
I'm only down to 1 of them. Anyway.
So how about we go ahead and give the send-off now. Everyone, let everyone know who you are and where they can find you, starting down below with Becca.
Hi. I'm Becca. You can find me anywhere that I'm worth finding as Cool Armadillo, either with the final 0 as the 0 as the final O or not, depending, on a case-by-case basis. There are some other places you can find me. On Saturdays, you can also find me on my podcast, Unlikely Adventures, where me and my co-host Macy talk about just baked beans.
Oh, it's
You can
pretty-
also find me starting this upcoming Wednesday on twitch.tv/TTRPG for a new campaign that I'm going to be in that I don't know what the name is going to be called, but we have a first session on this Wednesday. So
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Hey.
Hell yeah, that's
Alright,
me.
Thank you very much. And now a bit of a change up in the formula. We're going to go over to Stone next.
Oh no, Stone wasn't prepared. They were. Stone also has a lot of background noise going on. Hello, I am Stone. You can find me at twitch.tv/hello I am Stone. Where I like to stream every so often and
That's Father Stone for everyone in chat.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's
That's
good. It's
good.
fine.
Or you can find me at Twitter at hello I am Stone. I'm gonna cut that short because background noise.
Alright, thank you very much. Winding down now to Brian.
Oh, I could go last.
Uh,
Yes. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Brian. You can find me on Twitter at Cosmic Zeta, and you can also find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Cosmic Zeta, where I don't stream, but maybe I will. Who knows? It's up in the air. It's a gamble. You just gotta find out, I guess. And that's me. Take it away, Johnny.
Oh, little It's Macho Madness on Twitter and on Twitch, and I believe this Thursday, Nate, do you guys remember if you want to do some Turtles on Thursday? Some TMNT, Shredder's Revenge?
I can't Thursday, actually, sorry.
Okay, another day, Nate, next week?
Yeah, another day.
Yeah, sometime this week, me, Nate, and maybe a couple other gamers will be, shell shocking some people. And then on the 21st, or we'll ballpark it the 21st, I will be doing probably a big old stream with at least 3 other people. We're going to be playing some Fall Guys, so
Ooh.
stop on by. It's going to be fun. But that's it for me. Love you, gamers. Love you, chat. It's Pride Month. Love the homies that need the love the most this month. Also, trans rights are human rights. It's obvious. It's easy. Come on. But that'll be it for me. Nate, if you want to wrap it up, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. You're always a wonder. You're always wonderful to play with.
No, you.
And let's get the show on the road next week. Why don't we?
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
And-
Why do I have a can over my hand?
Why do you?
I don't know. I just found it and fidgeted around. But bye.
Bye.